Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another Microsoft 2024 live stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Wednesday afternoon, my friends. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate y'all. Mr. MN Sports Fan, welcome back. Ian, good to see you. Tommy, welcome. Starstep, good to see you. Mr. Minnesota, welcome. Alberneathes, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Mastro's here. Good to see you, dude. Chief Beef, welcome. Pilot Total, good to see you. Mr. CSD's in the house. Welcome back, my friend. Goodman, welcome back. Boeing Fan, welcome. Cap McGee, good to see you. AJ, welcome back. Cincy Spotting, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Mike Delta, good to see you, my friend. Hey, Mr. Nitro, my man. 5 gifted members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Nitro. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. I hope you're doing well. You working today? Working from home, maybe. Thanks for support, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very kind, good sir. Lost Trucker, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Clay, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Max, good to see you. Guys, remember, if you did get a gifted membership from Mr. John Hall, make sure you get a big thank you and no floaties in chat for him. Thank you very much, my friend. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back. Hope you're doing well, man. Carefree Gary, good to see you, dude. Working from home? Nice. Who else do we got? We've got Mr. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back. Hope you're well. Reverend O'Neill, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Max, good to see you, dude. Welcome. Varun, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Good day to your captain. Always the best time of the day receiving your notifications. Andreal, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. We've got Michael Locknear. We've got Ario. Good to see you guys over on the vertical stream. Hope you guys are doing well as well. Thanks for tuning in this week, friends. As promised, I know a lot of you have been excited about this one. We are back in the 777 this week. I'm going to do my best to do passenger ops. No cargo this week. We're going to do our best to find passenger ops here in the 777. I have a couple ideas. This week's going to be a little bit weird as well, friends. Our long haul on Saturday has been moved to Friday. Saturday is Valentine's Day, so for anybody that has a significant other, just a fresh little reminder, because I didn't know until Monday. Saturday is Valentine's Day. So we're not going to do a long haul on Saturday because I'm going to jet out and take the fiance out for a nice little dinner. So we're going to do our long haul on Friday. Saturday will probably be like a normal-ish stream, 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours on Saturday, and then we'll finish off the week on Sunday as well. That will be the plan for this week. Just a little heads up. So long haul Friday. We're getting some lizards in here already. Lizard. Who was that? That was Mr. Ian. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate you, brother, coming in with the lizards. Thank you, my man. You mean you don't want to hang out with us on Valentine's Day? I'm heartbroken. Well, I have to choose between you guys or the fiance. 99% of the time I choose you guys, but I feel like there's certain days, birthdays, Christmas, Valentine's, you know, I gotta dedicate that one to family and significant others. So don't worry, we're not canceling any streams, we're not doing anything. It's just long haul on Friday, shorter stream on Saturday, regular stream Saturday, and regular stream Sunday. She doesn't want to spend Valentine's Day with us? You'd have to ask her about that one. You'd have to ask her. Michael, I'm doing well, man. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Big Sahib, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Luke, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Sweet, friends. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy powered up. She's sitting cold and dark. First Officer Henry was very lazy this morning. Took him on his walk, came back, had his breakfast, and he was like, hey, man, I'm not feeling very well. I think I'm backing out of this flight, he says. He's actually feeling fine, but he's just lazy. He's tired. He wants to go sleep on the couch. So let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy powered up, programmed, ready to rock and roll. First thing is first, into the overhead panel. Gonna get our battery switch turned on. We're gonna grab both external powers. We are using the Boris AudioWorks sound pack for this today, so at least we have that to look forward to. IFE and cabin utility can come on. Adirus can go on. We'll arm the emergency exits. We'll go and get the window heat on. We'll bump all of the hydraulics to the auto and or on position. Good. Seatbelt signs can go to auto for now. We'll get those on in a second. No smoking can get bumped to auto as well. Beautiful. Everything on the overhead, it's a 777. Doesn't get not that difficult, I feel like, especially after flying like the 7.3 and all the other things. The 777 overhead is kind of it's a cakewalk, if you're being honest with you. Nav lights are on, anti-ice is all in the auto position, fuel pumps are obviously off for now, and pressurization and hydraulic panels are all off as well until we get some APU and some power up to it. Beautiful. The airplane is powering herself up. Let's come down here. We'll bump to our electronic flight bag. We're going to grab this guy. We're going to do our flight data. We are Air India 910, service from Dubai to Mumbai today. We're obviously in the 777W 300ER. 1,086 nautical miles on the flight plan today. Very nice. Hicap, any plans on the Scenery TR LTFJ, the second airport in Istanbul? No. I haven't thought about that one. I'll have to take a look at that face. Who makes that scenery? Pardon me. I'll have to take a look at that. Hicap, flying with you today is Air India 984. Nice. Very cool, man. Hicap, lots of short 777 routes out of Asia. Check out some EVA routes. Yes, correct, Bandit. There are lots. There's even like some domestic, I think, Japanese ops in the 777 as well. ANA and stuff like that. I don't know if it's so domestic, but yeah. Time to make a Vadapav. What's that? Tell her she gets special shout out on your V-Day stream. She'll be ecstatic. Oh yes, I'm sure she will, Luke. I'm sure that will solve all the problems. Oh man. Love this airplane. Wish PMDG would offer a package price for the entire fleet. It would be an ideal situation for sure. The only one I don't have is the 200 LR. I have the 300 LR, the 200 LR, 200 ER, sorry. The 300 ER, the 200 ER, and the Freighter are the ones that I have. I don't have the 200 LR. Nothing beats a 777 in my opinion. This is my true favorite two-engine jet ever. It is pretty incredible. Yeah. A sandwich, but better. That sounds nice. I like sandwiches. Hey, Cap, flying with you as well. Emirates 502. Nice. Hell yeah, man. Cap, on my other account, how are you? Matthew, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. It's Scenery TR. They also did LTFM Airport, the main Istanbul. It's outdated, though. He said he'll release an update on that one, too. Okay, interesting. I'll have a look at it. Don't they just fly cargo out of the other one phase? Isn't that what it is? I thought they, like, shut it down. It just does, like, cargo operations. It doesn't do any passenger ops anymore. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of a completely different airport, to be honest with you. Lemon Wolf, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you are well, my friend. So full packs week, 777, 300, and 200 ER. That is most likely the plan, yes. We may get a little bit off course. We may do a freighter op towards the end of the week, but my goal is to do as many passenger ops here in the 777 this week, because usually when we're flying the 777, we fly it mainly as a freighter. We don't get a full week of, like, passenger stuff, so... Indian fight while I'm cooking a chicken tikka masala. What else? Hell yeah. It sounds delicious, actually, right about now, to be honest with you. Okay. Airplane is powering itself up. Everything is looking good. Let's jump down here to the FMC. Let's hit our FMC tab. Beautiful. We're going to go to pause in it. We're sitting on the ground. OMDB. We're going to grab our reference airport. We'll throw that into there. We're going to grab our GPS position. We're going to set that. Beautiful. Let's go to our route tab. We're going to do our route request. We have our sim brief route, OMDB to Mumbai, VABB. We'll select that. Beautiful. I need to switch this over to pounds. Hold on. Can I do it on this one? PMDG setup, aircraft, displays, kilograms. Thank you. Okay, that should be good now. Let's go and click on that guy. Beautiful. We're going to set zero fuel weight. Beautiful. We're going to set fuel. Beautiful. And we're going to select our route. We're going to give a couple seconds for that to run through all of its checks. Beautiful. New flight overlay. Yeah, I've had it for a couple weeks now, Mr. Frog. Yeah. Posted some suggestions in the Discord, Cap. Thank you, Big Sahab. Appreciate you, my friend. GTD, what's up, mate? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Hey, Cap, doing some SFO Jackson, SFO Real World United Ops in 320. Close my week of the Airbus, then back to Boeing tomorrow. Nice. He kept doing some Air China Ops, Beijing to Harbin. Nice. Never heard of that one before. Let's go ahead and load our route. Again, give it a couple more seconds to run through all the checks. FinHop control in Prague after 6 months of being too busy to control. Wish me luck getting nervous. You're good, Array. You're good. That's another airport we need to visit again. Beautiful. Actually, beautiful airport. Descent forecast uplink is ready. Good. We'll clear all that out. That all out. Good. We'll activate and execute that. Beautiful. OMDB over to Mumbai, Air India 910. Wonderful. All of that fun stuff looks good. Let's see. Do we have any ATC online? We do have ATC online. We have Dubai Tower has jumped online. So we're going to grab the ATIS. ATIS is information X-ray. And it looks like we are going to be departing out of 30 right. And we'll advise that we have ATIS X-ray. Beautiful. ATIS X-ray is in. Let's go to our flight plan quickly. We have the Ivory 1 Foxtrot departure planned. Let's see if that's actually what they give us. I also need to get my Logitech panel running. Logitech, get that up and running. Good. Tower is going to be on 1875. So we'll tune 1875. Get that guy up and ready to go. There he is there. Beautiful. And before we do anything else, we'll just wait and speak with him before we start inserting anything else into our flight plans.
4,000 feet, and we're squawking 6214 India.
Welcome to India. Welcome back to India, Cap. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I'm looking forward to this one, dude. I'm looking forward to this flight. It's been a while. There's been a lot of requests to do some type of Air India ops. I figured this was a good way to start off the week. Short little 2.5, 3 hour cheeky little flight from Dubai down to Mumbai. We've done the opposite of this. We've done Mumbai to Dubai before, but I don't think we've ever done Dubai to Mumbai, or if we have, it's been quite a while. I just realized as well I need to set a new push-to-talk button. I've been using my Airbus TCA, so we've got that set up now. Do you have a cockpit mod? Am I running a cockpit mod? No, I don't think so. I'm waiting for the new one to come out. Friday we'll fly with you, but can you start at 10:30, 11? No, it always starts at noon, man. My schedule is always at noon. Always starts at noon, except for Wednesdays, which we do an evening flight. So this evening we're going to do a flight as well. Hey Cap, I live in Dubai. It's 9:15 p.m. 27 clear weather. Hell yeah, very nice, man. We're flying my local time today. I don't get to fly in this part of the world very often, so I just don't want to fly at like pitch black where we can't see anything outside the windows. So we're flying my local time today, so it's just past noon, about 12:15 in the sim p.m. No cockpit mod, the Hughes one came out and works on every livery. It's good and a must-have. I didn't know that it came out, Club. I thought we were still waiting for that one. Wait, is it the Hughes one that I'm thinking about? The wear and tear mod, Club? There's another one that I'm waiting for. Maybe it also released. Are you hopping in the 737, 600, 900 next week? And what is the new cockpit mod? PMDG 73 next week? Maybe. I'm not sure yet. So it's not the Thanzo. The Thanzo wear and tear cockpit mod is the one that I think a lot of us were using. And I know that Hughes was making one. Yeah, I didn't think it was released yet. If you could send that over to me in Discord, Club, that would be great. And then what I'll do is I'll Hughes Part 1, Part 2.
Mumbai via the Ivory 1 Foxtrot departure.
Installation. Ensure both archive parts are downloaded completely before extraction. Use WinRAR to extract the files. Drag and drop the resulting folder into your community directory. Perfect. Okay, thank you, Club. Appreciate you, man. I'll do that for this evening's stream. I didn't think it was out yet. That's my bad. My bad. Multiple flights in Cap, or is just a one and done the plan? We'll see, man. We'll see what we end up doing for the rest of the week. Right now, it's just a one and done. We're only doing this one leg today, so. Dubai Tower, very good evening. Air India 910 with ATIS X-ray IFR to Mumbai, please.
India 910, the reason I came online, stand by number 1 for clearance, brake MS8,
very good. Blue Star, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. He was released as experimental.
Wind 20 degrees, correction 020 degrees at 8 knots, via Mach 14 Alpha, runway 30, right, clear for takeoff.
Well, hopefully it doesn't cause any issues. I don't think it should. It's just a texture mod. It's not running anything crazy in the background, you know what I mean? 777 is broken. Hopefully have it fixed to join the flight tonight. Try doing a fresh reinstall, Luke. Fresh install. Does it only work with Hughes liveries? No, somebody said it works with every livery. I think it just replaces the default textures. Pretty sure that's what it is. Wait, it
India
only
910.
works. It only works for Hugh. Sorry, go ahead for Air India 910.
India 910, call before I have clearance. Taxi to Mumbai, Ivor 1 Fox to departure, maintain altitude 4,000 feet, set squawk 0573, information Yankees current.
Ready, cleared to Mumbai, Ivor 1 Foxtrot departure, initial climb 4,000, squawking 0573, and we have ATC Yankee on board, Air India 910.
Air India 910, read back to our QNH 1018, advise ready for push.
1018 will advise ready to push. Thanks, Air India 910. Okay, beautiful. That is done. That is good. Let's go ahead and go to our departure page. So we said we're going to be on the Iviru 1 Foxtrot out of 30. What was it left? Hold on. Departing ATIS. Departing ATIS was departing runway 30 right. So we'll select 30 right, Iviru 1 Foxtrot. Beautiful. We'll execute that. Great. Let's go to our departure, sorry, our arrival page. Let's see what the weather's doing down in Mumbai. Go to weather. We have winds calm. All right. 3,000 visibility, 3,000 foot visibility. Haze. No change. 27 degrees. QNH 1015. Nice. Well, if we go to flights and we go to airport, what runway should we be taking here, friends? Runway 9, I think, would be the best option. At least we can go straight in off the water. It has us on the Pokon 2 Alpha, which, if we are landing runway... well, this is the 2 Bravo, and then the 2 Bravo would take us down and in like that. So we'll plan for that one. So we'll go... runway, why is runway 27 in? Okay, sorry, my bad. So we'll take this one then. We'll continue on the one that we had originally selected, which is the Pokon 2 Alpha arrival. Is that what I have in here? Yes, okay. So the Pokon 2 Alpha, scroll all the way down, 2 Alpha, very good. We're going to plan for the, do we want the ILS Yankee or the ILS Zulu? Does it even matter? Select approach. Let's see what the ILS Yankee... no, we don't want that one. Where is the ILS Zulu from final? What about this one? No. What about that one? No. All right, I guess just from final. We are going to change that, so it's going to look a little bit something like that. And then we need to change this up here to the... Why did it just get rid of the arrival? The Poco 2 Alpha. So it's going to be Ixolo, and then it's going to be the Poco 2 Alpha. Poco 2 Alpha. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Poco 2 Alpha. And then done. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense. And then from there, we're going to go direct and then down and capture the ILS. Beautiful. That looks good to me. Wunderbar. What is our transition? Transition was Ixolo, right? Or something like that. Ixolu on that bad boy. We're going to be on the ILS Zulu 27. No transition. Execute that. Good. Legs page. Scroll through. Make sure it looks good. There's going to be the radar vectors after Olgus. That'll looks good to me. Beautiful. Let's go to our NITREF tab. We're going to accept our limits. We're going to be cruising up at 370. Our zero fuel weight today is going to be 206.8. Just confirming that with SimBrief. All of that looks good to me. Reserves, I'm just going to bump to 5 so we don't get any messages. Cost index says 38. I'm going to go with like 15 for the climb, and then we'll change that afterwards. While we're doing all this, let's go ahead and spool up the APU, shall we? APU start. Thank you. Everything's good there. Let's go to our thrust limit. We're going to jump over here. We'll do some performance numbers up on this guy. Let's clear that out. Let's go performance tool. Dubai, we're going to depart 30 right. We're going to import from the aircraft. We're going to import the live weather. Very good. Switch that over there. And we'll calculate that. Wants us to do a takeoff D rate 2 with a cell temp of 45 degrees. Takeoff D rate 2, cell temp 45 degrees. 89.7 on the N1. This is saying 89.4 because the packs will be on, so we'll lose a little bit of pressure, so that makes sense. Let's go takeoff. Flaps are going to be 5 degrees. Good. CG weight is 29% with the trim value of 475. That is all looking good. And then V speeds are showing 51, 54, 59, 51, 54, 59. Beautiful. That is complete. I am happy with all of that fun stuff. That looks good. We should have APU generators online. We'll remove the external power. We'll get the fuel pumps turned on. Get the red beacon light on. Get the seatbelt sign on. Very nice. We'll then come back down here. We're going to go to our ground operations. We are going to make sure the park brake is set, first and foremost. Thank you. Park brake is on. Then we're going to remove the chocks. And that should get rid of everybody else. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. Let me close you. Let me close you. Let me close you. Make sure all the doors are closed. Good. External power is still on? I don't think so. Oh, I'm stupid. Thank you. I thought I turned it to available. They're closing. They're closing. Let's wait for everything to close, and then we can arm all doors. Takes a second for these cargoes to close. There we go. Everything is closed. We'll arm all. Very good. Let's go back to our ground connections. Remove the chocks. There we go. I love how it won't let you disconnect if you have the chocks on. Let's go prepare for pushback and departure. Very nice. Squawk code that was given to me was... what was our squawk code? Squawk code was 0573. 0573, and we'll make sure that that is on TA only, and we should be online already, which it is. Beautiful. I think we're good to go, friends. We just need to set the rest of this up. So our V2 is 159. We'll set that up. 159. Very good. He said initial climb was going over to 4,000 feet. So we've got 4,000 feet in. Squawk code is in. Okay, good. Now we just have to work on our checklist, friends. So let's open up our checklist down here. Oxygen checked. Flight instruments, heading, and altimeter is set. That should be set. There we go. I'll set that now. Hit the magic key. We'll flip that over to Hector Pasquale's. Pre-flight is complete. Before start, flight deck door closed and locked. Yeah. Closed and locked. MCP V2 heading, track, and altitude. We got that. Takeoff speeds 51, 54, 59. Very nice. CDU pre-flight is complete. Trim value, it's looking for 475. So we'll bring this down here. There's 4.5. There's 475. Trim values are set. Taxi and takeoff briefing. We'll call it complete, even though it's not. Before start checklist is complete. Next will be our before taxi checklist. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Does anybody know if it's possible to share a GSX Pro account? I have no clue. Greetings from Chile. What's your take on the 10-day no-fly zone in El Paso? I didn't know there was one. I didn't know. Nose left facing southeast on taxiway Zulu. I'm assuming that's what it's going to be, so we'll do that. We'll find out here in a second. We'll let them know we're ready to go. You're going to do some more flights in India. Well, we're doing one flight right now, man. So let's just enjoy this flight. If we end up doing more, it's a bonus, right? That's kind of the way I look at it. A little bit of a bonus if we do more.
84, almost correct. Taxi Zulu 1, second right onto Kilo. Lima 1, hold short Lima 1 Alpha.
I got some nice wing views all set up for you guys.
Zulu 1, right on Kilo,
Very
on
nice.
Lima 1, hold short of Lima 1 Alpha.
The no-fly zone was lifted 10 minutes after it was announced. Ow. Why was there a no-fly zone? Like, what was going on? Tower Air India 910 ready for push and start. Stand Charlie 52 onto Zulu, please.
Air India 9010, push and start has been approved facing east on taxiway Zulu.
Facing east, taxiway Zulu, Air India 910, thanks.
And Emirates 502 Heavy, we forgot about
Cartel drones, interesting. Park brake is released. All right. Let's crank up those engines here, friends. Let's hear the beautiful GE90s powering themselves up. Fuel pumps are on. Everything looks good. We've got auto start on. Everything is set there. Beacon lights are on. Seatbelt signs are on. Wonderful. Let's go and start up engine number 1 over to start. We'll bump this guy to run. Enjoy the startup sounds, my friends. Damn. So good, dude. Might be one of the best startup sounds ever. The GE90s, baby. Looks too clean like my engine's doing dirty like my ex. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're in the AirPods right now, and holy, did your brain just vibrate? You know what we forgot to do? We forgot to start our block time. Hold on. Run. There we go. Now we got it. Takeoff flybys or something else. Trust me. Ooh, okay. I'll try and do that, actually. He might be pushing us back to Mumbai. Hold on. Andy, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. That's you in the 777LR? Nice. Get ready for insane taxi instructions here in Dubai as well. All right, park brake is set. Beautiful. Let's go back to the overhead. Let's go engine number 2 over to start. And we'll run and enjoy, friends.
Taxi Yankee, correction, uniform Yankee Ultra Yankee Alpha.
Sis Corner, hello, welcome back. Scruggs, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
India 908, for continue on Lima 1, right on Mike, holding point Mike 13 Alpha, runway 3, so right. Static only, brake, Emirates 51 Yankee, further climb and advisory 122 decimate.
128, Statewi, have a great day, Emirates 51.
God, Jesus, dude. It's so good, man. I could never, ever get tired of hearing those engines spool like that. My goodness. It's like we're on an actual airplane. How much do the sounds cost? I think they're $10, and they work for every variant of the 777, which is pretty cool. All right, we got 2 good engines. Very good, my friends. Let's go and get the EPU to the off position. Beautiful. We'll go and get our taxi light on. We shall make sure our trim value is set, which it is. We'll go auto brake over to RTO. We're going to set flaps 5 degrees, which is 2 notches of flaps. It's like you can feel the vibrating. Exactly. Feel it in your soul.
Negative. Continue approach runway 30 left. Navigate left on Kilo 8.
Boris for the win? Absolutely, sir. Boris the magician. All right, beautiful. Flaps are set. We're looking good. What else do we got down here? Anti-ice not required. We'll do a recall check. Recall is good. Auto brake is set. Flight controls are checked. Beautiful. Ground equipment should be free and clear, which it is. Beautiful. Before taxi checklist complete. Before takeoff checklist, flaps 5 degrees, set, beautiful. After takeoff checklist will be next, my friends. Let's go. Flight director, left side, right side, LNAV, VNAV, auto throttles armed. How beautiful. We'll bug up runway heading, which will be 300. There we go. Beautiful. All right, we'll turn those sounds down now while we get our taxi instructions. And we'll let them know we're ready to go. Watching the stream on ATV with the subwoofer. My neighbors hate me now. Nice. Sounds like these sometimes make me wonder if I should have skipped on med school to continue application with United Aviate. Oh, brother. Sound the engine starting reminds me of the time of COVID-19 where we're all stuck at home and everyone's flying every day. USA between EU with the PMDG 777? Yes. In Tower, Air India 910 ready to taxi 30 right.
India 910, taxi Zulu left on Juliet 1, Lima 3, hold short, Lima 3 Alpha.
Alright, we'll continue on Zulu, Juliet 1, and then hold short Lima 3 Alpha, Air India 910.
Flight set 14, wind 060 degrees down.
Alright,
runway 30 right.
park brake release. Beautiful. Let's go. I forgot about the pen clicks.
Trip 108, Roger, climb 4,000 feet, standard with approach.
HD pen click sounds too. Quite nice. Alright, he wants us on...
4 after departure, maintain runway heading, stop climb at 2,000 feet.
He wants us on Zulu. And then...
for separation, turn left heading
Lima 3 Alpha. Hold on. I gotta do this way. Hold short Lima 3 Alpha, which is over there. Alright. So we're going all the way down Zulu, and then we make a left turn Lima 3, and then we hold at Lima 3 Alpha, which is just on the other side. Very good.
Project
Commando, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. El Bapino, good to see you, my friend. Welcome as well. Hope you're doing well. Cap, the Phoenix 320 announcement is almost 1 year old. Do you think March could be a realistic release window? Probably not.
And MS502,
probably not.
Can you get the holding point again for us?
Unfortunately.
MS508, Mike 13 Alpha.
Cabin is ready. Very good.
Mike 13 Alpha for MS502.
Spice set 14, monitor advisory, 122 decimal 8.
Order advisory 2.
Projecto, good to see you, my man. Welcome. Alright, we're rolling. It's going to be our next left, our next main left. Thankfully, men's hockey finally started today. Did it? Nice. I don't know who was playing. Why do some people don't have ATC like nobody talks? Well, it just depends if ATC's online for that day, right? Like, these are real other people, so sometimes they're not online when other people are flying. Dubai duty free as a whole Biscoff section. Ooh. That sounds nice.
India 2806, stand Charlie 53 percent start approved, facing east on Zulu, finish the beam, stand Charlie 5.
Alright, this is going to be us. Left turn Lima 3. Finland and Slovakia right now? Nice, okay, cool. Some places don't have ATC, like they're never online. Yeah, it's kind of the way the cookie crumbles, right? Sometimes you don't have full ATC. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Flight for tonight, I think we're going to be doing some United. I think we're going Denver, Chicago. I think that's what we're doing tonight. Ever thought about filling up the VATSIM coverage gaps with offline ATC? I've thought about it, Fliterer, but if I'm being 100% honest with you, man...
Yeah, 910, continue on Lima 3, right on Mike, holding point Mike 13 Alpha, runway 30, right.
Mike 13 Alpha. Oh, continue taxi, we'll make a right on Mike and Mike 13 Alpha for Air India 910. Alright, so at the end of here, we make a right turn on Mike, and then we taxi down Mike all the way, and he wants us Mike 13 Alpha, which is right here. Very good. very, very good, my friends. A little bit of a long taxi today. Yeah, honestly, man, I'm not the biggest fan of the AIETC. I've tried it. It just leaves so much to be desired, in my opinion. Again, just my opinion. I think it's great for people that aren't on VATSIM all the time, or they're building up the courage to get on VATSIM. But for somebody like myself that's been on the VATSIM network for years and years and years and years, I just find the AIETC leaves a lot to be be Tower here, good support for one of the best. Hey, my man, Ali, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for jumping on, dude.
Well, my Mike 13 Alpha, 130, right, clip data period, yeah, not even Friday.
But Unicom is better? Well, exactly. It's kind of where we're...
still behind the departing Air India 777 via Mike 13 Alpha, line up and wait, runway 30 right behind.
Wrong button.
Behind, we'll line up and
I meant to hit that one.
And 550 behind.
Look at that. Great looking airplane right there, chat. Sheesh. What a beauty. Oh, we're going 30 knots. Probably slow it down a little bit. A little excessive. Jim, thank you. Appreciate you. Think it's a 200 ER tonight with the Pratts? Could be, yeah. I don't know. Flighter, if you want to see my settings for the sim, you have to join the Discord. So the Discord hashtag views and info section.
Hello, Tower. Emirates 235 requesting IFR clear.
Yo, Cap, new here. What's your favorite Boris engine sound for the 777? The GE90s, baby. There's the 200 LR departing. Very nice.
Northside ATC available, monitor advisory, 122 definitely.
The GE90s, man. So damn good.
Break, MS 235,
Cap, do you think it's taking Phoenix so long in the current state of the 320 CEOs is phenomenal? I know the value of quality over quantity, but still seems like a very long time. Yes, Phoenix is one of the slowest developers. 100%.
Cleared to Mumbai Airport.
Interested in doing a long haul in the 739? Maybe. Maybe like a coast to coast. They don't really do too many long hauls. We could do like Seattle, New York or something like that. New York, Seattle. Something along those lines. Cap flying Cebu Pacific and Condor and Air Transat just finished off the week in the 330s. Nice. Hell yeah.
I'll call for push.
PMDG 777 versus 737, which one is better quality? Both about the same. The reason Phoenix and PMDG are the best because they take their time to do the aircraft right. Correct. Yeah. Would you like to visit Dubai in the future? I would love it. Yeah. You doing the return, Cap? No, just one leg this afternoon. It's going to be a lot of one legs this week because we're in the 777. There's not very many round trip ops that we could be running. So I try Costa Prond in the 739. I mean, they don't do it in real life, but if you want to do it, sure, why not? There is nothing stopping you, good sir. Are you excited for the Aerosoft 340? No. I'm not excited for any aircraft that Aerosoft does, to be honest with you. Aerosoft needs to earn our trust back after the disaster of the 330 that they tried to push on the community.
India 2806, taxi Zulu Lima 1, hold short Lima 1 Alpha.
Did you buy IRL with my wife back in 2022? It was awesome. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
MS 502 surface 1060 degrees of standard knots, runway 30 right, your clear for takeoff.
530 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, we got Mike 13 coming up, then Mike 13 Alpha, and he just got his departure clearance, so there shouldn't be much waiting. What is the best, 330 or 330-900? I mean, we have the... Ooh, that's a 350. We have the Inibuild's A330, which is a default aircraft. We don't really have any third-party... we don't really have any third-party A330s yet. Plan for night SFO to Phoenix, American 320. Nice. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. 3 minutes for Avuru C. So C. There you go. Cool.
Mike 13 Alpha, line up and wait, runway 30 right.
Mike 13 Alpha, line up and wait 30 right. Here, India 910. We're going to get a Burj Khalifa view. We might be able to see it. Yeah, we should be able to see it. Tolos 330 Neo for X-Plane. There's that one. Yeah.
Tower Emirates.
What does Microsoft lag on big airports for me? Probably computer specs, I would imagine, something along those lines.
122 decimal 8 for Emirates 502, have a good response.
Question, dual engine start tonight with the Pratts, I'll let you decide. Maybe, we'll see. Alright, Mike 13 Alpha, this is us. Lining up and waiting, friends. Let's go ahead and get the landing lights on, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights on, logo and wing light on. All of the lights are on. And we'll go and line ourselves up.
One is coming up for us.
Dash 8 for 24, so much needed? Yes, we need majestic. We need majestic badly. Remember how long this aircraft is. You will basically want to take it to the edge of the runway, right about there. Slow it down to about 3 knots, and then hold your left rudder. And you should have a beautiful lineup.
Push on the Zulu facing east for Emirates 235.
There we go. Beautiful. Looks quite good to me, chat. She's so purty. She's so purty. Beautiful. Nice little lineup, ready to go. We'll hold the brakes. And we'll give it a second. Very good.
Erin, 2806, continue on the 13 right on my.
Can I recommend to not go well in the airport in North America? You can do a WestJet trip too? Sure.
Right on Mike.
Burj Khalifa's out the left window, correct. You can just see her
negative 13 Alpha,
right there.
13 Alpha.
There she is.
Erin, Indiana 10, wind 060 degrees at 9 knots, runway 30 right, clear for take.
Here's our right, cleared for takeoff, Air India 910, thanks. Alright, control cam comes on, sounds go up, y'all ready to go? Let's do it. Throttle's up to about 40%. Got a slight nose down pressure. We'll get our chrono on, and we will go toga. Let's go flying. Yes, sir. Takeoff power set. We're rolling. There's 80 knots, we're neutral.
V1.
Rotate. Nice and smooth, chat. Bring that nose up. Oh, nose doesn't want to go. There she goes. Beautiful. Positive rate. Gear up. We're flying.
Direction and Indiana 10, unfortunately no further ATC, monitor advisory 122 decimal 8, have a safe flight, cheers.
Advisory 122 decimal 8, thanks for ATC, man. We'll see you soon, Air India 910. Climb power's in. Let's go speed check, flaps 1. How long is the flight? 2.5 hours. Check, flaps clean. And there's our restriction, but we're going to keep climbing and punch it. Going up to 36,000 feet. Watch that climb rate, please. I also don't have my trim reference on, which I need to turn on. But we'll wait till we hand it over to autopilot. Engines are roaring. Yes, they are. We'll also bring them down just a little bit so we can hear ourselves think. We're approaching 6,000 feet. I'm going to engage autopilot 1. I'll bring you back up into the flight deck. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time down here. Is it under the options? Simulation? I think it is. Show fly-by-wire trim reference speed. Yes. Thank you. Very good. There's the climb out of Dubai. Very purdy. Look at the engine wobble. Wobble, wobble. Cap, a couple days ago in VATSIM, all of us were loving mode. We said we love you to the center. Nice. I'm sure he appreciated that. Hey, Cap, I'm not sure if you answered this before, but are you going to end up getting the wind wing throttle with flaps? No, probably not. Forgot to do a flyby? I know. Hooray! There you go. Are we getting a second stream tonight? We are. Yes, sir, we are. We are. Right. Beautiful. After takeoff checklist, gears up and clean, flaps are clean. Beautiful. Next will be our descent checklist. Very good. You can blank out that bottom screen. Very nice, friends. Bring this guy up here a little bit like so. Good. Flight request Dhaka to Riyadh with Biman Bangladesh Airlines 777. Interesting. Didn't even know that was a thing. Right dog, 84 months, my man. Says cheers to 7 awesome years and thousands of dollars in add-ons. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. My Dog. Thank you for support, brother. I appreciate you, my man. 7 years and thousands of dollars of add-ons. Hear, hear, sir. Hear, hear. I hear you, man. Landing lights are coming off. Runway turnoffs are going off. Taxi lights should have gone off. Wing lights can go off as well. Very good. Chase plane update just released. Ooh. I wonder what's in the patch notes. I wonder what they've fixed, what they've addressed. Be cool to know. It's good, Cap. Dude just picked up the 340 doing a flight in Africa. Night lighting is absolutely insane and a great plane. It is, man. Yeah. Yeah, I love flying the 340. It's like I said, I just struggle to kind of find routes for it unless you're doing some type of crazy long route. There are a few short routes in the 340, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But enjoy the airplane, man. It is a lot of fun. It's cool to have a 4-engine airplane. I think that's why I'm so excited for the 747 to come out. I see that our banner is not working, so I will update that now. Give me a second. Very good. We are going OMDB to VAB. And our call sign. What is our call sign? AIC 910. AIC. I don't ever remember Air India being AIC. Could just be me, but I don't ever remember that. All right, there we go. Is it now live weather? Yeah, we always use live weather. We just sometimes don't use live time. But it's always live weather. Always, always, always. These mountains up ahead are great for hiking. Straight ahead is Strait of Hormuz, which is probably heard in the news about. I have not. I don't watch a lot of news. It's always been AIC. Interesting. There are still a few short haul hops on the 340 with Cam Air. Never heard of Cam. If you're a kid in the stream, why you're not at school, just curious. Well, some may already be done school. Remember, there's a lot of European viewers, right? Ooh, look at that view. Jesus. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. If I give you an unreleased scenery, will you fly on it? It's in Africa. Maybe. Depends. Depends. Tones, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. The airport is MMEP. It just had a runway expansion but it isn't in Microsoft right now. WestJet only flies there from Calgary. I think it's a 5-hour trip. Interesting. Is that somewhere down in Mexico, I'm assuming? MMEP? That's a Mexico, right? MM. Wayward, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Hey, Wayward, do we know if we're doing Amsterdam yet? Or is it still in the pipeline? There we go. That is up. Good evening, Cap. Good flight update to chase plane fix. Add settings for Toby tracker and the one you have. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, there's a hitch. We're going to a Dutch colony? What do you mean? Oh, so you're going you're going to the other way. You're going to St. Martin, not to Amsterdam. You're going to the other Dutch colony. Sure looks toasty down there? Yeah, it does. Check out EVA flights out of Taipei. Lots of 777 flights under 3 hours. Correct, yes. EVA does, we did that last time, I think, we're in the triple. Very nice, Wayward. Well, enjoy your trip, my man. That should be a lot of fun. I know you enjoyed it last time you were down there. Should be a great time, my man. It looks warm down there, Andy. Warmer than I would like to admit. That's what I'm thinking. Will Canada be the 51st state of the U.S.? Nuh-uh. The U.S. is going to be Canada's 13th or 14th How many provinces do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 12, right? 12 provinces right now? You're going to be the 13th province if you keep it up that way. Yep. Yeah, you are. Cap, should I buy the 777-300? I have the 200. Depends. I mean, it's a whole different animal. Wait, we only have 10 provinces? You're going to be the 11th province if you keep it up like that. Yep. Did you try the Hughes 777 cockpit revamp? I did not, Nabil. Somebody sent me a link to it. I'm going to download it. I'm going to set it up for this evening stream. I didn't even think it was out yet, Nabil. I just saw like an announcement. I feel like I saw an announcement about it like a week ago. And it's already out. 10 and 3 territories. Shh, I knew that. Duh. Canada doesn't have the leadership of military capabilities to pull that off. Yes, we do, Fred. Little do you know, we've been training all the moose and beaver up in northern Canada. Yep. We're gonna come riding in on our moose. What's moose? Mooses? What's the plural for moose? More than one moose? Sign me up, Canada. Oh, dude. Mooses. We're gonna ride in on our mooses. We're gonna ride in on Moose 1, baby. Get out of the way. Moose 1 is on our... We don't call it Air Force 1. Moose 1. Razor, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Jay, what's up, my man? Good to see you as well, dude. Don't underestimate the Goose Air Force. Exactly. There's no plural. Damn. J Space, what's up, my man? 9 months. Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. We will gift you Minnesota. I mean, I'd take Minnesota. I'd take it. Moose Force 1. Mooseanese. There you go. I'm more scared of the Canada Goose. That's right. These things will mess you up. Nicholas, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Hope you're well, dude. Just like how Australia will ride a kangaroo into battle? Correct. Stretch Force 1. Well, that's my special private jet. Yes. I will be traveling on Stretch Force 1. Correct. Very correct, sir. Kappa, ready flying for the second stream? I think tonight we're going to do Denver, Chicago, which is around the same. I think it's like 2.5 hours. Denver, Chicago, United 777. And we'll fly real time, which means that we will probably get a sunset departure / sunset just after departure. People forget Canada, being a part of the Commonwealth, immediately gives us access to 56 other countries and navies and armies. That's right. So, not only will we send Moose Force 1 after them, we'll also do some other things. That's right. That's right. All fun till that F-18 comes sweeping in and B-2 following? Nah. The U.S. will become Newfoundland the second. Correct. Yes, correct, sir. Correct. Newfoundland the second. Just you let that one marinate. No. Tea and crumpets for all in a fortnight. Yeah, beautiful views out here. I always forgot about these mountains to the, what are we, to the east? To the east of Dubai? Are we east right now? Yeah, we have to be, right? Yeah, we're to the east. Then we go across this way. And it's basically nothing but water all the way down into Mumbai. Yeah, given the Airsoft 340 is also being developed by Tolis, I think it could turn out very nicely. No way Tolis lets them release rubbish product with their name on it. I would agree with that, Mr. Frog. Yep. Again, though, it really has nothing. I think anybody could have developed another 340, and I probably, like, listen, dude, I struggle to fly the one 340 that I already have. There's no sense in me buying another 340 that I'm not going to fly, that's just going to sit in my hangar and do absolutely nothing. So that's kind of my outlook on it. I won't be purchasing the Aerosoft 340. I don't have a need for it. It doesn't suit my style. Oliver, my man.
I was going to send you $100, but your comments forced me to charge you a 90% tariff.
My man. Tariff for you, and a tariff for you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you very much, Oliver. That's a good one, dude. That's a good one. Canada can send bales over Niagara tax-free now. Exactly. Haven't flown to Mumbai in 2024. Is it covered in a bed of haze all the time, just like in 2020? Yeah, but that's like how it is. If you look at the weather report for Mumbai, it literally says haze. Visibility 2,500 feet, haze. It's always hazy. It's always hazy in India. The pollution. As an American, you don't get taxed for these tips. Oh, man. Do I unlock the Captain Cap new emote? Do I unlock a Captain Canada new emote for 500 gifted? I don't think we have any special emotes or anything. Hey, Cap, just switch over to 2024. How do I delete all the Microsoft planes that come with the sim that I don't want taking up useless space? I'll never use 80% of them. Any idea? Go to the marketplace, and then at the top, Max, when you click on marketplace, go to my library, and then search for whatever aircraft you're talking about, and then you can uninstall them. Yes. Now, remember, with 2024, it doesn't download everything like it did with 2020. In 2024, all of the aircraft that come with the sim are on the cloud, so you're basically streaming the aircraft. So it doesn't take up any hard drive space. 500 gifted, yeah, that would be kind of crazy. I believe that would be 2,500 meters. You're probably right, Razorback. Yes, I think they use meters. You're probably correct, good sir. 36,000, was that our actual cruising? Oh, it was 37,000 feet. My bad. 37,000 feet, not 36, Chad. Sorry. Step it up to 37. Oh. Hopefully that's fixed. You know what's weird is I only get that camera kind of glitch in the PMDG airplanes. I'm wondering if there's something going on with the PMDG planes that causes that glitch with chase plane. Maybe they fixed it with the chase plane update. How do I update chase plane? A new build is, would I just click on this and then it opens up a website and I can download it, I'm assuming? That's exactly what it does. Okay, cool. Let me make sure I'm logged into my account. Log in. Download latest version. Alright, I have downloaded the latest version of Chaseplane. That's done. I'll get that installed afterwards. Very good. Good, good, good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Very good. Do you install your content or stream? The only thing that I have installed instead of streaming is the AnyBuilds 330. That's the only one that I have. Let's go to our init ref, index, perf. Let's change our cost index to 35. It should bump up the speed a little bit, which it didn't. Okay. Let's go to our cruise page, and I'm going to bump... What should we do? Let's do like Mach 8.5. I feel like that's pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Mach 8.5 on that. Good. And let me do our forecast load. There we go. Winds are in. Perfect. All right. We're cruising. No step climb. I thought maybe it would have thrown in a step climb up to 390, but apparently no step climb, chat. No step climb. Bring those sounds down a little bit. Let's jump outside to our chase view. Look at that. Look at that airplane right there, friends. By golly, she is a beauty. Is that good on the view? That's good right there. Cool. Let me turn that down a little bit. Let's turn this down a little bit. I've got a nice little sound, some tunes for us this afternoon to stay in the spirit. Where did my thing go? This one is the playlist that I was looking for. All right, hell yeah. Time to stretch. Ken, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Bedrock, good to see you as well, my man. Welcome, sir. Hope you guys are doing well. Now, I have to remember when we're flaring this aircraft, basically don't flare it. The 300 is so weird, you barely need to flare it. They don't seem to be going away when I disable the aircraft. It's just a bit annoying. I have to scroll through like 80 planes to find the one that I need. I think you can search as well, Max, can't you? Like when you go to the aircraft selection, I'm pretty sure you can search for like what you're looking for. They should disappear. I don't know. Like I said, all the airplanes are streamed, so I don't bother like deleting them or disabling them or anything. I got the 777 reinstalled and it's fixed, just a part of OMDB. Hell yes. Nice, Luke. Great news. Settles nicely on the runway? Yes, it does. Those bogey wheels, man. Yes, it does, sir. They fixed it with the PMDG update only on the 7.3s. The 777 is still waiting an update from PMDG. The issue is the aircraft pauses the sim 20 times in 1 minute. Really? Interesting. I didn't know that. Is this on Epidemic? It is, Kev, yeah. If they don't take up any space, no big deal then? Correct. Yeah. Yeah. They shouldn't take up any space. How long is our flight going to be on Friday? We're going to do a long haul on that day instead of Saturday. I have no clue yet. No clue yet. I don't even know where we're going. Hey Gap, hope you're well. Would you say that there is a notable difference for you in Microsoft 2020 to 2024? Absolutely, Alex. Yes. The biggest difference that I've noticed is performance. This sim seems just much more optimized. I mean, ground handling and flight models also changed drastically as well. How many flight sim hours per year do you think you log? Oh boy. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I don't know. Chill out there, Captain Mito. Chill out, man. What do you mainly do if VATSIM is offline by the time you get to your destination airport? Usually just on Unicom, trying to sequence everything up with the other pilots that are flying along. I did 400. I thought it would have been more. 400 hours? I definitely think I'm above 400 hours. If you think about it, we're probably flying for, I would say, between like 25 to 35 hours a week. So then you'd have to multiply that. Way more VRAM usage and power consumption though with 2024? Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Hey Cap, maybe New Zealand? I don't know. Last long haul we did Australia to... I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Probably not, Kev, but I am going to keep that in the back pocket. That could be maybe another night this week. I will keep that one in mind for sure. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking for some Latam for the long haul on Friday. They wanted to see, I think it was Miami to Sao Paulo, I think is what everybody wanted to see. So I think we're going to do that one on Friday. I think that's going to be the plan. I think it's Latam 300 ER from Miami to Sao Paulo. And it's the big airport in Sao Paulo, I believe. Curitiba, Brazil airport scenery by Flite is amazing. You should check it out. I don't know if we've been there before, have we? Matthew, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Finally reached my top of descent, Vegas to London Heathrow. Nice. It's a good little jaunt. Been following you since I was a captain on the 7-3 last year. Became a captain on the 7-4. Wow, very cool, Alex. I'm looking forward to the PMDG bringing her out. I'm sure we all are. Yes, we are, sir. Yes, we are. Cannot wait for the 7-4. You know what's crazy, Alex, is I've never had a proper third-party simulation of a 7-4. X-Plane had one, but it was garbage. SSG 747, kind of a meme, to be honest with you. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to it, dude. Lufthansa Cargo does Curitiba to Campinas to Frankfurt in the 777. Damn. Reed, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Coverage for the airport I recommend is basically very, very unlikely since it's a hidden vacationing spot near the west coast. I've lived there, and it's an awesome place. Very cool, Jens. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out. Do you ever fly into SCEL? The ortho down there is not bad. SEL to SBGL Latam. I'm not sure. Cap, why are we serving on the flight butter chicken and naan? Hell yeah, I'll go for some butter chicken and naan bread right now, or naan. Hell yeah. Has to be garlic naan, though. I swear, dude, Indian food is so slept on. Some of the best flavors. The Indian curries are unmatched, in my opinion. Unmatched, as far as curries go. The only curry that is like Thai curry. Thai curry, Indian curry, oh, brother. I've been using PSX, it's so realistic, just missing the visuals, which is what we sim for. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Did you do this route again when the 7-4 drops? Who does this one, Kev, in the 7-4? The last 7.4 I flew was an FSX. Damn, dude. Was it the PMDG at least? PMDG 7.4 and FSX? I don't know if I've ever had Japanese curry, Gary. I don't know. I might have had it in passing, but I don't think I have. No, it was the default, but FSX was new to me, so I enjoyed it. Hell yeah. I remember those days, Fred. Cap, you do a flight to SEL Santiago, Chile. Awesome mountains in the area, lovely approach to the valley. Okay. We'll keep that one on the radar as well. Santiago, Chile. We just did Dubai to Cleveland this past weekend, 14 and a half hours. It would be a cool route for an audience over Iceland and Greenland. Ooh. Those are the crazy long hauls. I usually save the crazy long hauls for something very special, Alex. I've already booked it. Once we reach 100,000 subscribers, I have to do Singapore JFK, which I think is like 17 hours or something like that. Santiago is pretty stunning in the game. I can't remember if we've ever been there. Have we ever been there, chat? What is the source for your flight playlist? These are from Epidemic Sounds. Oh my goodness. Arturo Marino Benitez International Airport is right next to the mighty Andes mountain range. Very impressive. All right, well, might have to figure that one out. How about that flight? We do fiance flies on stream for 100k subs. Shit, brother, we'd get to 200k in no time if she did that. Try and convince her. I always try and tell her, like, you're much prettier than I am. You know, if you started streaming for me, I feel like we'd reach 100k, 150k pretty quickly. What are you in-flight meals today? Yes. Butter chicken, garlic naan, with some tikka masala. Maybe some beef vindaloo, depending on how spicy you want to go. G-Man, 26 months. Appreciate you, man. Since we decided on the flight for tonight. Yes. Denver, Chicago. Denver to Chicago. You know, it's funny, Cab, Minnesota. I think once I move out to the farm, I think it'll be a lot easier to convince her to stream. Then I think maybe we can convince her. You're asking for a tailpipe fire at this point? Hell yeah. Airport's VR approach 1820 is also very mountainous. I think there's a dormant volcano there. Don't know if it's proximity to the approach, though. Interesting. Fuber, 49 months. Appreciate you as well, my man. Thank you very, very much, dude. 26 months for Mr. G-Man. 49 for Mr. Fuber. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you, man. Front Lab's already begging for mercy. We got lots of toilets on this bad boy. Lots of toilets. I'll make sure Davis and I are on our best behavior. I told Davis he had to be here today. I don't know where he is. I said, excuse me, sir, I need your ad revenue. Sri Lankan curry is also top. Never tried that. I've heard that there's a massive Indonesian what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word that I'm looking for, but apparently in Amsterdam, there's a lot of Indonesian influence. That's what I was looking for. Indonesian influence in the food. So I'm excited to try some Indonesian food while I'm in Amsterdam. My trip is in, 33 days, chat. 33 days. I'm over to Amsterdam. Sri Lankan and Pakistani food are up there with Indian? Interesting. Huh. Shocked to hear about Tumbler Ridge. Yeah, that was this morning, I think, right, GMC? Terrible to hear that, man. I don't know much about it. I just heard about it about 5 minutes before I was going live. Obviously, we're not going to talk about it, but...
Well, hello, buddy.
This guy, man. I was waiting for somebody to make a comment about that. AJ dropping the $3 donation. Thank you very much, my friend. Says, for the record, do you know how the fuel levers work? Correct. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the account code for the secret location? Oh, yes. MMEP was saying. Cottage cheese with pineapple slices? What in the retirement home is that kind of meal? Thank you, AJ, for the continued support, my man. Appreciate you as always, dude. You might make it for tonight. Sounds good. You have to try some speckok when you're there. What's that? Okay, if you like your spicy food, please try Ristafel in the Netherlands. It's the best. What is it, though? I've already got quite a long list of food that I need to try. I need to try bitterballen. I need to try the other thing from Fibo. Like the noodles stuffed in the croquette type thing. Single leg for tonight, yes. Yeah. A lot of single leg, I was saying. A lot of single legs this week when we're in the 777. Airport's had a runway expansion, major renovation. It's not in Microsoft yet. Yeah, hopefully somebody makes it. Hopefully get like a third party of it or something. That'd be cool. This type of cake with super small layers, it's very good. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Ristafel. Am I saying it correctly? Probably not. But I'll keep an eye out for it. Can you pronounce the airport that you're flying into? Mumbai. Mumbai. Space cake? No, no space cake for me. I'm gonna leave Mr. Barry to eat the space cake. I don't need to be off the cake in Amsterdam. No, I actually want to do things. See, the beauty of, like, just, like, smoking it, I have no problem. It doesn't, like, affect, like, it doesn't really make me lazy. Now, the edibles, brother, I'll just spend 12 hours in the hotel room. We'll let Dan eat the space cake. Danbury Space Cadet, hell yeah. When are you going to Amsterdam? Mid-March. I leave here on March 16th. I don't arrive in Amsterdam till March 17th, though. If you just pace yourself with 10 milligrams every 4 hours, yeah, true, but Fred, the space cakes there, like, they're not, like, they don't really give you, like, hey, this is how much THC is in here. They just say this cake was made with 1.5 grams, so, like, you have to do, like, the guessing game. Should I take a bite? Should I take 2 bites? This is religious music. Can we change it? Sure. Ruben, my man, 9 months is howdy cap, long time no see. Good to see you, Ruben. Welcome back, man. Appreciate you. Hope you're well, my man. I agree, I can rip a J, but the edibles is a whole different ball game, even on a lower dose. Correct, Clay. Yep. Yes, sir. I'd say between 20 and 30 milligrams is perfect dosage, but it has to be like evening. If I'm like waking up in the morning and I'm starting to eat 20, 30, 40, 50 milligrams, oh brother, it's over. Ristafel is multiple Indonesian dishes, a range of heat and flavor. It's amazing. Ah, yes, thank you, Hitchers. I do need to try that. Much better? Good. Yeah, let me know, Kev, because obviously I have no clue. I can't really tell what's being said. Only Airbus flights are from LAX, Tijuana, and Mexico City. There you go. See, I can't smoke, but edibles and vapes are all good. I've only been couch-locked once on edibles. Nah, dude, it's like an uncomfortable high. Uncomfortable. I just got the email from Parallel 42 about the update. Quite a big change log. Vada Pav is famous local burger of Mumbai. Oh. There's also Mexico flight MMEP, but it's done in an E190. Interesting. Is this real time or do you have a preset to a current? It's on my local time. So it's about 125. Captain Murder 6 Vada Pavs, have you tried it? Local burger. Probably. Depends how hungry I was. Do I remember when owls flew from Denver to Chicago? I don't. No. I can't say I remember that one. It's all potato though, so you might be a wind farm after. That's okay. Just feel bad for the people that have to stand behind me. Colby, what's up, man? Says, good afternoon, Cap. Was supposed to have my PPL check ride today, but encountered icing during the run-up pad. In the sim, there's no real-life consequences. Hope all is well. Correct. In the sim, you just full send, baby. Well, hopefully you can get it done tomorrow or later on during the week, man. Henry's gonna get Dutch ovened all night long. Nice. Cap, have you tried the Bijan Trees add-on? I saw V1 using it. He said it was great. Yeah, somebody mentioned that to me, I think, a week or two ago. Isn't it like 20-something euros? I don't know about that one. I don't do enough low-level VFR flying to warrant paying 20-something euros for a tree rewrite. This is 2024, yes. Will we ever jump back into the E-Jets or the CRJ? Well, we just flew the E-Jets a couple weeks ago. I'm sure we'll be back in them again when they get some more substantial updates. As for the CRJ, I'd like to fly the CRJ again, but again, kind of waiting for an update for it. For a non-streamer, would you still recommend Chase Plane? Absolutely. Yep. How do you say the name of the destination airport? Mumbai? Or are you talking about, like, the actual name of the airport? What is it even called? Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Yes. International Airport. Correct. That's your 5th reschedule of Iowa weather? Oh, damn. That does suck, dude. Be able to filter the music for instruments only? I might be able to. Anyone know why Canadian flags are at half-mast today? There was a school shooting in Canada today. 10 people dead. A man dressed in a dress went into a school and started shooting. Fucking world we live in, man. The fucking world we live in. I think it might be the biggest school shooting in Canada history, right up there. Do we have ATC? We had ATC out of Dubai. I don't think we'll have any ATC down in Mumbai. Remember that it's pretty late right now. I think it's like 1:30 in the morning, somewhere on there. Midnight. How many miles till our destination? Can I even check on that? Route. I don't know how many miles. Since 1989. There you go. United flies both the Pratts and the GE90s on their Continental Merger 777s. Yeah, I'll probably go with the GE90s tonight. Do you feel good performance from the 3080 to the 5080? Oh yeah, big time. Distance till top of descent? Probably about 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour. Have a good day, Bedrock. Thanks for hanging out, my man. Three to midnight.
Hello, buddy.
I've dropped with the U.S. company starting at 1:30 p.m. Oh, damn.
$4.99. Well, on a good note, here is to a wonderful day to be on the sim. Hope your day is going good so far. Do we have a King Cobra on board to charm?
Absolutely, we do, sir. Thank you, Cap Carolina. Appreciate you, my man, dropping the $5 donation. Thank you very, very much, my man. What the heck is going on with people doing crazy crap in the schools and hurting innocent children? I will never understand it, man. I will never understand it. As much as I try, I don't think I ever will. Plan B for some peri-peri wings? That would actually sound delicious. Almost time for a trip to Amsterdam? Just over a month, Steven. Just over a month, man. Can I show my Real Cat Turb settings? Sure. Where are you? Here you are. Settings. There you go, man. Cap, cold up here in Montreal. Flew to Atlanta last night and head back this afternoon. It is cold, but it's warming up, man. It's warming up. Correct, Nature Explorer. Yeah. Yeah. What are peri-peri wings? Peri-peri is like a sauce. Have you ever been to Nando's Chicken? Nando's does peri-peri. How would you describe piri piri? It's almost like a herbal lemony kind of with some spice. I don't even know how to describe piri piri, to be honest with you. It's a very unique. It's not like crazy flavorful, but it's quite unique as far as like flavor goes.
Well, hello, buddy.
Mr. Johan.
Johan_Jacobs donated 140
Thank you, my friend.
South African Rand.
Appreciate you. South African Rand. Huge. No floaties to you, Mr. Johan. Thank you very, very much, my friend. I hope you're doing well, dude. Thanks for tuning in today, and thank you for the continued support of the channel. Did the guy get arrested? I have no clue, dude. Like I said, I don't know much about it. I learned about it about 5 or 10 minutes before the stream. I just briefly saw it. Another popular Mumbai local snack led by foreigners is Sev Puri. What's that? When I think about India, I think about biryani. That's what I think about. Or butter chicken. Or naan. Garlic naan. Mmm. And roti. Roti. Roti's good too. Kev, when's the last time you went to Little Indian Bistro? That place is, my goodness. Gotta have mutton biryani? I don't know. Not a big fan. Too gamey. Mutton's too gamey for me. I don't like lamb, I don't like mutton, I don't like any of that. It's too gamey. At least the stuff that I've tried. How do you send me a PM? Discord is the easiest way. So when I heard the GE90s, when I flew the 777, it was total eargasm. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to fly on Air Canada's 777 here coming up soon. No second flight. Well, Flavor, we're doing a second flight. It's going to be tonight. No second leg this afternoon because we have 2 streams. I tried to break it up into like single flights for today. So we're doing Dubai, Mumbai this afternoon, and then this evening we're going to do Denver, Chicago. They give you lamb and call it mutton. Mutton in India usually means goat, and it's not gamey. It could have been, Kev. Could have been. I don't know. Not sure if I'm keen on the new Discord face photo. Never used a project that required that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that whole thing. I mean, sorry, I do know what's going on. We know that Microsoft bought Discord, I think, what, a couple years ago? So it makes sense for that. But yeah, I mean, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to curve, like, Discord is being run rampant right now with trolls and phishing and all kinds of things. So I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to get rid of the bot accounts and the people that are using Discord illegitimately. I understand what they're trying to do, but it kind of sucks for the rest of us if you're not okay with doing that type of stuff. Now, facial recognition, I mean, I have it on my phone, I have it on my computer. I don't know. I assume you're all caught up with the missing case of Nancy Guthrie, the elderly lady in Arizona that got kidnapped. It's absolutely insane. Nope. Never heard of her. Fine for kneecapped abilities. This guy has to use his real name on here, so I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Using the default Chicago FS Dream Team is nowhere near worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, we're using default tonight, Flair. Yeah. Daniel, thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard, man. When we say blame Dan, Daniel, we're not talking about you. Pratt's on startup are like G90s and Rolls-Royce mixed to have very similar rumble sound and a hum. There you go. Yeah, I'm not sure which one we'll use tonight, Boeing fan. Maybe we should use the Pratt & Whitney's tonight. I feel like that sort of thing just doesn't bother me, like you said. My phone has it, my personal laptop and computer and work laptop all use it. Correct. It's not really a big thing for me. If it's going to improve the user experience big, then I'm all for it, to be honest with you, man. All of our data is being sold to China anyway, so what does it matter? What does it matter? They already know who we are. It's like going to an airport and getting upset that they have facial recognition. Brother, it's everywhere. They already know who you are. Okay, I'm afraid of how big an update my PS5 is going to be when GTA 6 comes out. I haven't turned it on in a long time. Brother, me too. I probably haven't launched my PS5 in about 6 months, Cat Minnesota. I was literally looking at it the other day, and I was like, the only reason you are still here is because of GTA 6. The sole purpose. I'm pretty sure once GTA 6 comes out on PC, I'll probably sell my PS5. Because it literally just sits there collecting dust. It's one of the things that I just don't need. Slippery slope? Yep, it can be, for sure, man. For sure. I would agree. Just got my Boeing pack yesterday. Worth absolutely every penny. Absolutely. Yep. Cam, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. We're getting in the spirit for our flight to Mumbai. P-Thibs, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Just lurking while I'm in a meeting. I see the music is spot on. Yes, sir. Did you actually get anything out of the creator code? Because I did plug it in. I do, Flair. Yes. Yep. Skip track, he's casting spells. Okay. I feel like this is the same song, but without words. Chaseplane just got an update? Yes, I just, I downloaded the update. I haven't installed it yet, but I have it downloaded. Take it, I did tell you the real world data for United 777s. What do you mean by that? Four more work days and I'm back. Now, how long have you been there, Jay? I feel like you've been there for a while. Brian, thanks for your subscription, man. Welcome aboard. First couple tracks were good, but some religious and spiritual wasn't, if you wanted that. Got you, okay. November 31st. Damn, dude. We've gone for a hot minute. They better be paying you extra to be there. It's good stretching music? Hell yeah. And we like to stretch, Oscar. Yes, we do, sir. Yes, we do. We like a good old stretch. Finally made the change over to 24 from 2020. Man, it was the difference in detail. Even down to the FPS, I'm getting 80 to 90. Then after long sessions, about 60 to 70, but very impressed so far. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it, Martinez. Glad you are enjoying it, my friend. Chad, I bought some turkey bacon the other day at the grocery store. I think I made a mistake. I was trying to be like all healthy because I'm making these breakfast sandwich type things. Fried egg, some turkey bacon, some old cheddar on a fresh Montreal bagel. I screwed up with the turkey bacon. Do I need a Mobi profile to use the Winwing FCU? If you want to use it with different airplanes or airplanes that it's not supported for, Jober, yes. Stretching was done religiously in India many, many moons ago. It was. What do they have now, Kev? They have it's like a drink or something. It's a THC drink that you can buy, I've heard. Good luck finding flour, but you can get this drink. Forget what it's called. I don't know what drink it is. Maybe it's not a drink. Maybe it's like a bang. That's what it is. Bang. Yeah. That's what it is. It's not a drink. I'm thinking of something else. THC drink. Do tell. I need that right now. They sell them at the dispensaries here, P-Thibs. The local dispensary that I go to has... Dude, they have a massive cooler and fridge full of a bunch of different drinks. I've tried a few of them. There's one actually really good one. Now the problem is, P-Thibs, they charge like $7 or $8 for a drink. It has 10 milligrams of THC. It's like, brother, I can go buy a 24 pack of soda for that price. Wait, Cap, you go to a dispensary? Shocked, I tell you. Shocked. Man, they know me by my first name, Ian. I walked in the other day and the girl's like, hey, Kyle. I was like, oh, no. I think I have a problem. Literally, as soon as I opened the door. Fuck. Uh-oh. Maybe I need to find a different store where they don't know my name. Took off in the PMDG 777 out of SFO, 15 hours to Sydney. Can't get over the G90s. They sound so good and realistic. Incredible. I agree. Yeah. With the Boris sound pack, man. I have a case of Celsius. What is Celsius? Is Celsius an energy drink? Never had one. It's better than 8, Kyle. Everything okay? You're 15 minutes later than usual for a Tuesday. Oh, man. It's a very good healthy turkey sausage McMuffin by Remington James. Interesting. They hail Kyle like Norm from Cheers. Exactly. Celsius is like Red Bull? No sugar. Mr. Silly. Dude, I was watching him last night, Virtual United pilot, 133,000 people on YouTube watching him. I think he had 60-something on Twitch. Basically 200,000 people watching a peanut play a game. Crazy, man. Korean Air 380 just flew over my house at about 32,000 feet. Very rare to see them fly over my area. Super cool. Hey, nice. His numbers are insane right now, brother. When I first started watching Peanut, he had like 22,000 subscribers. He's at like 1.5 million now. 10 calories per can, no sugar. Their peach one tastes like fuzzy peaches. Ooh. In the past, you mentioned you don't do edibles. Why is that? Just curious. Joe, they give me that like uncomfortable high feeling. You know, like if I'm smoking a joint and like I'm like, oh man, I'm a little bit too, you know, I could just put out the joint and usually within, you know, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, you're feeling back to normal. Edibles, brother, it's a roller coaster. It's up, down, holy, you know, it's too much. Too much. Do you do a night shift for money or less paying job for a good life and sleep during the night? I don't know, it depends. Depends how much extra money we're talking. Bang in India is a milk-based drink usually prepared for special occasions like Holi. Sounds odd, but they blend milk, weed with almonds, cashews, and pistachios. Will be in another dimension. Oh, man. Too much TNC inhibits walking and standing. Correct. Gigliotti, it's good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're well. How do you do your thumbnails for your YouTube streams? I tried using Snip Tool to take a screenshot, but it says that the file is too big on YouTube, and compressing it ruins the quality. So, Cam, I use Snipping Tool, and then I bring the resolution from 1440 down to 1080, and then you have to be careful because YouTube only allows 2 megabits for your thumbnails. It's kind of silly. 2 megabits. I use an online editing tool called Pixlr. 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 And it kind of sets it all up for like the YouTube. It's a pretty cool little website, actually. Never tried it myself, but I've seen people absolutely lit. But the McMuffin's recipe you have to make yourself, but it's so close to McDonald's version. 140 grams of protein, 400 calories. That's not bad, actually. Bad at all. Yesterday was horrid working in Maine, snowing like crazy. My car kept getting stuck on the highway and cars. My car sucks in the snow. Do you have winter tires, Mike? I feel like winter tires make an incredible difference. You can use Canva? I've never heard of Canva. Trucker Jim, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. You can pay for Pixlr, Cam, but you can also use it for free. For free, it allows you to save up to 3 pictures a day. If you have the paid account, it's unlimited. This is not real time, no. It's like just past midnight real time. We wouldn't see anything. You're driving 400 miles a day? Holy shit, dude. Yeah, get yourself some good winter tires, man. It'll be a world of a difference. Love the plane livery. I think this is their old livery, the Air India. Upgraded the 737-900 yesterday. Do you know if Boris works with it? Not yet, MG. Not yet. Boris needs to put out an update. Triple 7 is a beautiful aircraft. I do agree, man. Yeah. Would you prefer the new or the old livery? I gotta say probably this one, the old livery. But the new one's nice too. Flight Sim Life, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. You get an Air India 777 here in Vancouver. Some days the flight pushes 15 hours to Delhi. Couldn't imagine what like that in this the old seat config. Oh, brother. Can't wait for the Phoenix 321 Neo. I know. Is Air India in the marketplace? Microsoft packs for 777? I have no clue, Gen Z. I don't know. Have you flown the Pratt & Whitney FS Labs 321 yet? It's a very controversial airplane. I know it happened to like the handling. I hate it, Oscar. It feels like I'm flying a Cessna. Is the 777 easier to learn than the 73? Yes and no. Yes and no, Kev. Or sorry, Cam. I got both packs and didn't get the chance to fly them. Ah. Stampede Flight Simmer. Those are incredible tires. Aren't they crazy expensive, though? The Nokian tires. I think Dan was looking to put some on his SUV. It was going to cost him like $2,000 or something. Just under $2,000. Chase plane update? Yep, we saw that, Lilo. I already downloaded it. Can't wait to load up a flight in the 7-3. Been without a major setup for 3 months as we wrap up the Renos. Oh, damn. That'll be fun, man. This track is on my Epidemic Sounds playlist, Boeing fan. I'm pretty sure Bollywood would probably get copyrighted if I was trying to play Bollywood music as well. It's possible for us to do a wing view. Sure. Do you want behind the wing, in front of the wing? Where do you want? Behind it, looking at the engines. Music how to stream while trucking, waiting to get loaded. Hey, my man. Good to see you, Thad. Welcome, buddy. Thank you for what you do, good sir. Mid-winger engines. How's that one? Do you want this one? Do you want that one? Or do you want that one? Or would you prefer that one, or that one? This one probably looks... These two probably look the nicest. Let's go with this one for a little bit. They're phenomenal. Depends on the size where you get them. I paid $1,000 for mine with warranty, but mine are 17s. That's not bad, actually. It's not bad at all. I paid like 700 and change. I think it was like 730 or 740 for my X-Ice, Michelin X-Ice tires that I have on my car right now. I've always gone with X-Ice because they're always around that price, no matter like what car you have. I had X-Ice tires on my Acura as well. ACAP, you should really try FS Realistic Plus. Pretty cool add-on, only $7. I just don't feel the need for it, man. I just don't feel the need, dude. Not with Chase Plane. Felt like a weird eye exam. Hey, Gav, any plans for your next flight in Europe? Not sure yet, Lukey. Not sure, man. We did Salzburg, Hamburg, and Dusseldorf last week in the 320. I don't know, dude. PMDG sent me the 737-600, but they didn't send me the 737-900. I'm a little bit confused with PMDG right now. I don't understand their marketing. I don't know how they wouldn't send me the 737-900, arguably probably the, you know, one that people were looking forward to, but they'd send me the 737-600, which, if I'm being honest with you, not very many people care about. Some weird marketing decisions over there. What the hell was that song? What does that mean? Need to go back to their old ways. Sorry, but nobody cares for a plane that does not fly anymore. Well, we could say that for a lot of developers. I would agree with you. I think there's a few 600s still flying, but not many. Can you switch on and off some fuel control switches? No. We have a nice cruise speed right now. We're going to keep it that way. So you promote it and get them to care about it. I'm not sure I agree with it, but it's just my thoughts. Maybe. I don't know. Need to go back to their old ways. Oh, sorry, I got that one. Which cache removal tool should I use? There's 2 versions on the link. I think one was for 2020, one was for 2024, Oscar. I'm not quite sure. So the 900 is Delta, United, many ops with it, just those 2 alone, correct? Alaska, United, Delta, who else flies them? Does Chase Plane configure the camera views for you, or do you have to configure the camera views manually? RB, they'll give you like a base set, and then you make adjustments to them. Hey Cap, I couldn't get 24 to run no matter what I did. I fell back on 2020. Glad it fully runs my settings almost on Ultra. That's weird. That's weird that if you can run 2020 on Ultra, you're not able to run 2024. Something seems weird with that. I would assume people would buy the 900 regardless of publicity. They need that for the 600. I guess. I don't know. Just weird. Weird. Yeah, you're right, Fred. You're right. X-Ice are one of the top-rated winter tires. The difference between those and the ones that I have is longevity, and you can only be used in winter weather only, whereas mine are all year. Yeah, true. Very true. Yeah, very true. Hey, Cap, did you contact PMDG regarding a copy of the 900? They sent me the 600. We're just speaking about that. They did not send me the 900, they sent me the 600, so I'll have to buy the 900, I guess, is what it's looking like. How's the yoke on the 777, stiff or loose? Takes quite a bit of movement, to be honest with you. It takes quite a bit of movement to get it moving. But once you are moving, the controls feel pretty heavy, actually, especially in the 300. It's the first thing I noticed on departure. The 300 is very, very nose heavy. Could do a Janet flight in the 600, true, yeah. I feel like they should just give away the 600 to anyone who purchased one of the other ones. Yeah, or like you purchase 2 versions, you get the 600 for free, Cam, something like that, right? Let's say you buy the 7 and the 8, we'll give you the 6. Or you bought the 8 and the 9, we'll give you the 6. I would agree. Infotainment works, yes sir. Have the 9 for 2020, not sure I want to pay a small fee for 2024. It's $20 too, man. Alaska Airlines, Delta, United, Sun Country, KLM, Air Korean, Air Lion, Air Georgian, Bamboo Airways, El Al, and Fly Baghdad. Interesting. Oman Air, SpiceJet, Nordwind, Sky Express, Eker, and Batik. How do you miss every flight? I don't know. Exclamation point schedule cold soup. Great name, by the way. Are you a fan of cold soup? I am personally not a fan of cold soup. Sounds like Bollywood. Might be Bollywood music. I don't know. The song is called Dola Vidola. Should I do an MD-11 Lufthansa cargo Mumbai to Frankfurt or München? Lovely long leg. Those are long flights. Yeah, what's that, like 5 hours? 5-6 hours? Something like that? München. Cat, I'm pretty sure if you contact PMDG, they'll send you the 900. I have full contact with PMDG. Yeah. It's kind of like the 777, man. They sent me the 777 freighter, they sent me the 300 ER, they sent me the 200 ER, but they didn't send me the 200 LR. So that's the only aircraft that I don't have as far as 777s go. In Microsoft 2020, they sent me the 800, they sent me the 700, they didn't send me the 900, they didn't send me the 600. Or sorry, no, they only sent me the 800. I bought all the other ones. I bought the 737, 700, 900, they sent me the 800. Okay, I'm pretty sure, sorry, I got that one. She's saying, Karl, I have left everyone behind and my heart is dancing. Oh? We suddenly just turned this 777 into an Indian nightclub. Let's go. Have you flown the 380? I have. I haven't in a very long time, though. That is another aircraft that is on my list. On my list. You guys hear Henry drinking water? He's drinking on the beat. Longest flight you've done? London Heathrow to San Diego. Almost 11 hours. Henry! Hi, handsome boy. What are you doing? What are you doing? You over to examine the flight deck? Yeah. Good boy. Have they done any updates to the 380? Yeah, I got a pretty big update about a month ago, Fernando. Fixed a lot of the issues. Performance issues seem to be better now. Yeah, he spilt half the water all over the floor after he was done drinking. I've never seen a dog that drinks water and then spills half of it on the floor as he's leaving. Like, I can visibly see a puddle of water in front of his water bowl. Should do Qantas from Sydney to JFK. How long of a flight is that? That's that 16, 17 hour flight, isn't it? Kind of like Singapore to JFK. Oh, good boy. He got his toy, Chad. He brought his toy over to me. 21 hours? Oh, brother. You better be buying me a new computer if we're doing that one. All right, time for a change of the views. Where are we going tonight? Denver, Chicago. Very cool, Boeing fan. I have no clue what any of that is, but cool. Cap returned from Marrakesh a few days ago on a 7.3 MAX 8. Ooh, nice. I'm going to be on one of those in just over a month. Short flight. I'm only on one for about an hour. MAX 8. They'll probably change the aircraft, though. Get ready for a spicy arrival into Mumbai. Usually is. Can barely see the runway half the time because the smog and the fog. I think the banner's completely frozen again. Let me relaunch it. Third time. Third time's the charm, right, chat? Yeah. Third time's the charm. I blame Dan. I agree with you. Oh, and my YouTube just crashed. Wow. Man. Almost like none of these programs work. Flew from Istanbul to Chicago a few months ago, and dang, I was exhausted because I've gotten my hair transplanted. Nice. Oh, man's got a full head of hair. Can you play some classical Indian Bollywood? Let me see. It says there's a playlist. Let's try. Said you clip my Air France 350 arrival in Mumbai in November. I don't know how the plane didn't need a landing gear inspection after that. Uh-oh. Plane was comfortable. First trip was 5.5 hours long because we had to stop in Agadir. Return was 3 hours and 20 minutes, I think. Those two MAX 8s had plenty of leg room and 197 centimeters. Nice. Very good, Janky. Have there been any sightings of Dr. Barakov and Eskimo Davis? No, not yet. Showing top of descent chat, 208 miles. 207 now. Are these non-copyright songs? No, they are copyright. I just have a license for tech. So it's from a website called Epidemic Sounds. If you spend a lot of time on YouTube, you'll know that, like, basically all content creators use Epidemic Sounds. Yeah. So they're copyright music, but I have a license for them. Yes, the banner is actually completely changed, Janky. We're using a whole new tool for the banner. Yes, the font has changed and you'll see a couple new things added, like it actually shows ETE now. And then it shows you our airspeed versus our ground speed. Oh, Janky, yes. Sim Toolkit Pro was awful, and this new program that I'm using is also equally as awful. So Daniel Barry is actually making a overlay program for me. So at least we know that it'll probably work correct. And if it doesn't, well, at least we have somebody to blame. Right now, we don't have anybody to blame, which is not good. How Peanut gets away with playing real songs is still a puzzle. No, he's explained it, Kev. So, the way that it works on YouTube is if you play copyright music, you cannot monetize, right, Kev? But Peanut explained it. He was explaining it in one of his most recent streams. It will not demonetize you while you're actually live. So all of the ad revenue and donations and etc. that he gets while he's actually live, he gets to keep all that money. He is forfeiting all of the money, though, when it comes to VODs. So people going back and watching a Peanut stream or watching a Peanut clip of a stream that has ads on it, he doesn't get paid for any of that. So he said it was, he basically said it was worth it to him to just play whatever music he wanted to and then not get any of the ad revenue post-stream. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. I'm guaranteeing you that he's probably losing out on like multiple thousands of dollars a month. Yeah, because it's been asked a lot, Kev. Because people are like confused. There was somebody in his chat the other day that was like, he's probably losing out on at least 10K a month. From the VOD. People watching the VODs back or, you know, that type of stuff. YouTube and its shit policies, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense how a song can be on YouTube, but if I play that song, it instantly... It doesn't make sense to me, man. Like, it just seems like a lazy way of being like, well... You could be taking all this music and then playing it on your channel and then you get the ad revenue. Like, I understand that aspect of it, but at the same point, YouTube needs to, like, smarten up and, like, maybe offer creators, like, hey, for $40 a month, $30 a month, $20 a month, you can basically play whatever music you want and it's essentially licensed. But YouTube's too cheap. They don't want to do that. They don't want to have to pay the actual artists and make an algorithm based off of like how much every artist should be paid, like Spotify and how like all that shit works. But I'm hoping those are some of the changes that happen to YouTube over the next however long it is. I think it's kind of crazy that on the same platform you can go listen to music, you can watch podcasts, you can watch streams, but no, that stream can't play the music that you can go listen to on just right over there. $1 billion company crying over a few dollars. It's crazy, man. This music is calm. It is. Nice. Makes absolutely no sense. I think we all Sweet Child of Mine isn't composed by Captain Canada. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they need to make some type of algorithm that, like I get it. I understand, like, but, like, they're acting like every content creator is solely getting ad revenue or donations based off of the music that they're playing. It's like nobody would come and watch a stream. You can just go and YouTube whatever song you're looking for. Who's gonna watch a stream of the same song that is obviously not composed? I don't know, dude. Is that ETE correct? Yeah, I would say add about 10 minutes onto it, Critique. Add about 10 minutes, probably when we'll be on the ground. But yeah, YouTube needs to figure that out, man. It's kind of crazy that we can't play music, and if I do choose to play music, then I get no ad revenue post-stream. Which is kind of crazy, because small channels like myself rely on ad revenue and exposure, right, after the streaming fact. Like, there's a lot of people that find my streams that can't watch it live, but will watch the stream afterwards, or when they have a chance, or watch the landings, or the takeoffs, whatever it may be. How long does it take to get a flight plan filed with VATSIM? 30 seconds. If you're using SimBrief, you just punch in all your things, and then from SimBrief you can pre-file on VATSIM. Twitch is icky, but they still allow music. Well, Twitch is kind of the same way, Kev, because Twitch basically does the same thing YouTube does, except nobody spends time on Twitch watching VODs. That's why it's not that big of a deal. But Twitch, you can play whatever you want. Every streamer after a Twitch video, if you go to like a Twitch channel, you'll see VODs. Nobody watches the VODs. Unless like you're a diehard fan of that person, I guess maybe you would watch a VOD or two. But it's the same thing. You'll either get the VOD where the music will be cut out. Segments, you'll see like a little message pop out. It will say, segments of the stream have been deleted due to copyright music, blah, 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 blah. So it is a thing. Spin Rush. Thanks for your subscription, man. Welcome aboard. Do you know Alpha Original? I do. Yeah, great guy, man. Great guy. His name is Wesley. I spent some time with him at the Microsoft 2024 event. I'm hoping I'll see him at FS Weekend in Lillestad. I hope we'll see him. I think you should check if you hit top of descent. So, Jen, I have an FMC right here beside me, a physical FMC. So throughout the flight, I'm monitoring how much fuel, I'm monitoring how long. We have 136 miles till top of descent, so don't worry. We've still got about 15 minutes. Yeah, I have a physical FMC here beside me. And it's showing 134 miles. Our planned fuel in Mumbai is 7.7 tons. Our recommended flight level is 370, where we're at right now. Yeah. Matthew, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. So, Captain, will you be buying the 900 and do flights on stream? Yes. Yes, within the next couple weeks, I'll end up purchasing it. Normally, pilots descend 30 minutes before landing? No, I wouldn't say that's correct. Because it really depends, man. There's a lot of... Depends on the elevation of the airport, the elevation of where they're landing. Depends on the SID, the star. Or, sorry, the star wouldn't be the SID, the star. Yeah, you can't really use 30 minutes as like a... You can't really use that as like a go-to. I have an Apple subscription. I highly suggest watching The Gorge. Interesting. Been enjoying VFR circuits with the old but gold C152. Nice. The small boy. On the trip to Marrakesh, we descended about 10k feet in like 2 to 3 minutes. Yep. Yeah, it depends. Hello, Henry. Hi. Better not be destroying your toy, Henry. I feel like the 7.3s are more tempted to have a steeper descent angle. Might just be me. I don't know. Depends on the arrival, really. There's a lot of factors in, right? Could be like crossing traffic or... Hey, don't destroy that. Don't destroy your toy. That's your favorite toy. What if I have to take it away? Don't do that. Be nice. Be gentle. Gentle with your toy. This dude's just plucking away at his toy. Which airline out of Denver? Fly United tonight. Well, flying in China, a different experience. China's fun. The only thing that sucks about flying in China is the photogrammetry and the orthogrammetry and stuff like that is terrible. Must be lined up for 09? Maybe. We're landing 27 though. Need to be careful at Denver because it's high altitude airport, reduced engine performance just like in hot weather. Correct. Long takeoff rolls. Long takeoff rolls out of Denver. Basically fully moved over to 24. Performance is way better. For me, I still have 2020 installed. Haven't got my hands on the 7.3 for 24 yet. Got you. Yeah, the overall performance, although it does require more under the hood, the overall performance is definitely better in 2024. I would agree with you on that. My friend's 90 miles till top of drop. $738 in 24 with the Boris sound pack is a must-have. I would agree. Yeah. Any plans for Phuket this week? No, probably not this week. Stupid question. I have a 1080p native monitor. Is an upgrade necessary to experience a better experience? Just upgraded to a 9070 XT and wonder if it'll make a difference. As somebody that was simming in 1920 in 1080p for a long time, Oscar, going up to 1440p was incredible. Big difference is what I've noticed. Big difference. Hey Cap, has anyone downloaded and used Microsoft Fixer and Cleaner? I haven't heard of that one, Krusty. I use the cache removal tool that helps with your NVIDIA cache and stuff like that. I have that one. I think we might need to slow it down a little bit here, chat. I'm going to slow down to Mach 0.83. I'm getting a little bit close. We've got two airplanes in front of us now that I can see. Oh. Hey Cap, going to be taking my road test on the 25th. Time to take my dad's secured car off his hands. Nice. Wish you luck, dude. Jean, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Do you say the RTX 4060 is still a good choice for simming? The 4060 is 8 gigs. No, I can't suggest it, to be honest with you. I'd rather see a 4070 Ti get up into at least 12, 16 gigs of VRAM. I think 8 gigs of VRAM, you're going to be pushing it. You're going to be pushing it. About to go to Best Buy. All I needed here. There you go, man. 1440p, baby. It'll change your life. Make sure you get a display port with your monitor, Oscar. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Mr. Henry. Friend offers me 260 euros. Would a 5060 be better choice? No, Janky. No. If you really want to see an upgrade, you're going to have to, you got to get more VRAM, man. You got to get at least to a 5070 Ti. The best bang for your buck, there's a 4060 16 gig available. Oh, okay. We just got a new card with 16 gigs of VRAM and it's been game changing. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. My 3080 had 10 gigs of VRAM. This 5080 has 16 gigs of VRAM. So an extra 6 gigs, and it's been, yeah. Come from a 3050 with 4 gigs? Yeah. You'll really notice a difference once you start getting up to, like I said, over 12. 12 gig VRAM plus, that's when you really start to notice a difference of being able to set things on a lot higher, putting things on ultra, high. Hey, dudes in front of me, what's our speed right now? What are you guys doing in front? Because I'm starting to see your contrails, which means that I'm starting to catch up to you. Which is not good considering we're about to start, everybody's about to start their descents. If you're flying along, what is your speed in front? I see someone out there has got pretty good distance. I think he's about to start his descent. Henry, how did you get that? Did you destroy your toy? Henry. Oh. Henry. He got all disappointed and he left. I think he destroyed his toy. Hold on. I have to go investigate. I see toy fluff everywhere. Hold on. Investigation commencing. Henry. Oh. Your favorite toy, Henry. What did you do to him? Oh, Henry. That's your favorite toy. What did you do? To be fair, that stuffed animal has lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. Hey Cap, first to see your live, it's 4:30 a.m. here. What time do you usually start your lives? Spin, exclamation point, schedule. I usually start at noon Eastern time. I'm not quite sure what that is for your local time, but noon Eastern is when I'm usually live. My RTX 4070 Super has been great, especially once I switch to 2024 and never get lag on landings like in 2020. Yeah. Yeah. Is that someone's contrail? Yes. Which means that we're getting pretty close. I can see his airplane. I see him. Which is not good. That usually means we're about 5 miles. So... I don't know how slow he's going. Don't have an unlimited budget looking to upgrade in the future. Just want something that works properly. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Qantas 7.3? Nah, I think it's a triple. Yeah, my RAM usage is usually about 80% on Microsoft, but I don't notice any stutters or anything. Is 80% like a lot? Nah, you're good, man. You're good. The problem's when you start hitting 100% VRAM, Diamond Mike. That's when you start getting into issues. I'm not quite sure, Janky. I don't want to tell you some. You'll have to do a little bit of research. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. Curious question. Recently I started flying with Latin VFR's A330-900. It flies so well and works perfectly for me, but it seems like some people hate it. Any insight? Yeah, people don't really respect Latin VFR because the aircraft that they put out are... They're basically default airplanes. They don't do a lot of, like, system depth and stuff like that. It's basically just default airplanes that have a different skin of an airplane on it. That's pretty much it. This guy's going crazy slow. Like, I don't know what's going on. All right, let's take a look at our approach here, friends. We are about to start our descent. Altitude has us... I just have 210 knots. I see below 12,000. I see 11,000 at MROS. So I guess that's what we aim for. 1,000. I guess that'll be our initial descent. 1,000. Good. Yeah, that wasn't very nice, Boeing fan. Let's not send those types of videos again. I don't know who sent you that video or where you got that video, but that was not a good video to send to people. RL arrivals are very strange. They delay descent till about 60 miles from the airport, followed by crazy vectors. Flight Radar 24 pass into Mumbai are always fun to look at. Single runway ops. Yeah, definitely. 5 miles from descent, friends. That engine wobble, I love it. Alright, friends, we have started our descent. Yeehaw. I don't know where that airplane went. We might have already passed him. What is the airport elevation in Mumbai? 40 feet, okay. It seems very odd that they're keeping us 11,000 feet at MROS. That's kind of gnarly that we're... Well, I guess not. I guess we can bleed off a lot of speed and then through that vectored turn down and in. Just seems oddly high. Well, Boeing fan, when you have... you know, $500 headphones and somebody sends you a screeching video. Yeah. You know, what if you broke my headphones? Then how upset would I would have been. Dill, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. High terrain to the west side of the airport? Correct, yeah. What is the video? Just screeching noises? Dude, I don't even know what it was. It was a 737, but somebody like messed with the sounds and it was just like I can't even explain it. It was like somebody took the FX, like the effect sounds of a 7.3 engine and then times it by about 10,000 and then posted a video about it. I clicked on it and it lasted about half a second. I immediately closed it and said, please don't send me those videos ever again. As straightforward as I could be. Alright, How to Brake 3 is set. Beautiful. I'm going to arm the speed brakes. I don't think we're going to need speed brakes throughout the descent. So I'll arm them now. We'll get everything prepped and ready to go. We'll get our checklist open down here. So descent checklist, we'll do a recall. That has been checked. No issues. Notes are good. Auto brake is set. We have position 3. Landing data, VREF, and minimums. Landing data, VREF, and minimums. So, let's just make sure the weather is still good. 190 at 4. Yeah, that's good. Red IFR. What does that mean? ILS Zulu, runway 27. So minimums are going to be 230. We need to set that. Go barrow minimums 230. We'll set this. I went too far. There we go, 230 on the barrow mins. And our approach, we're going to be 25 degrees 146 on our VAP. So that's all good. Landing data, VRF, and minimums is good. Approach briefing is completed. Next is our approach checklist on altimeters. And transition altitude is 6,000 feet on a barrow of 1014. So we can pre-select that now. 1014 is in, and we'll wait for 6,000 feet. Green Scap, late to the party as usual, but better late than never. Hope all is well. Same to you, Burner. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you are doing well, my friend. So, Cap, what's your average foot per minute on landings? Got a Volanta? My average? I don't have Volanta. I would say my average is probably somewhere around 140 to like 160, 180. Somewhere in and around there. We're usually under 200 feet per minute. Sometimes we have great landings. Sometimes we have thumpers. Just depends. Depends on the day. Depends on the airplane. I'm presuming for this landing here, I'm going to float it and then probably smack it down on the runway. Haven't flown this aircraft, did not have time to do a practice flight last night. So I am just assuming that today's landing will probably not be our best of the week. I would say by Saturday and Sunday, we'll probably be having good landings again. Gab, haven't had to land a passenger plane IRL. Which would you feel most comfortable landing? I have no clue, dude. Probably an Airbus, maybe. Robert, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. What's my favorite plane? I don't know if I have a favorite plane. Like, I mean, I'm all over the place. I love the A320 series. I love the 7.3. I love the Q400. I love the 777. I have a lot of favorite planes. You thumped a negative 400 flight into 340. These flares are tricky, man. I find the trickiest thing, Mike, is just jumping between airplanes, right? Because they all fly so different. Jumping between airplanes is the most difficult thing to do. It's always, I always tell everybody, don't just do one flight and then move on to a new plane. Got to do a couple. You got to get yourself used to it. You know what I mean? What runway landing on? Runway 27. My favorite plane to land? Probably the 7.3 or the 7.3 Max. Those ones make the most sense to me to land. Probably go with the 7.3. $400 comes out of your paycheck? Nice. His virtual paycheck. Yeah, we're streaming tonight, Mr. Huskers. We're doing Denver, Chicago tonight in the 777, which is also a real-world United route. They do it twice a day. I didn't think there would be that much traffic between Denver and Chicago, but apparently there is. Would you consider getting the 777-200LR at all? I've thought about it so many times, Kev. I think it's like $50 US or something like that. I don't know, dude. That's a pretty steep price tag to pay, considering I have the 300, the 200ER, and the freighter. Hey, there you go, Mr. Huskers. Nice. Yeah, I'm on the... I have a 15 Pro. Aviator Niels, I think this week we're going to try and focus on passenger ops. Every time I fly the 777, I end up flying the 777 freighter around for a week. It's been a very long time since we've flown any 777 passenger week-long things. Now, that being said, I may do Sunday as a freighter op, kind of just wrap up the week in the freighters, but I'm not quite sure yet. Out of 14 Plus, went to the 17 Pro Max. Nice, dude. Enjoy that. Get some great plane spotting videos on that bad boy, Mr. Huskers. Hey, Gap, just so you're aware, ILS for 27 has an uncentered localizer. Does it? I didn't read anything about that. Guess we'll see. What's your longest long-haul flight? Just did Miami to Paris the other day. I think I got the tunnel vision towards the end. Longest flight I've done spin was from London Heathrow to San Diego. Just over 10.5 hours. It's the longest flight we've done on stream. There's 2 flights. We did that one, and then there was a flight for Cross the Pond that we did. Was from Oslo to Vancouver, which was also around 10.5 hours. Yeah. I do like it, but it sucks that they didn't bundle it with the freighter because they're the same plane. They bundled all the versions of 73800, cargo packs, BBJ, but not the 777s. Very strange. I would agree. Yeah. Curiosity, when you have an uncentered ILS, obviously it says it in your approach chart, I'm assuming. Usually it would, Huskers, yes. Or you would at least see it in your approach path. Winchendon to Vancouver? Yeah, it's a long one. Yeah, it landed at Joburg. That's also a crazy long flight. Does anyone have an idea why the TCA yoke will be working, then all of a sudden some buttons will stop working? Almost sounds like a Microsoft thing. But I'm not too sure. We got to throw out some speed brake here, chat. We're a little bit above profile. I want a little bit of speed brake. Help with that descent. Boss, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Send a nicely worded email to Rob asking for it. Oh, I already have. Here's the thing with PMDG. You can't ask for a product from them. They'll just send you a product. You don't ask. You don't like send PMDG an email and say, "Hey guys, I would love to do some promotion on the 777-200 LR. Do you think you can credit it to my account?" Doesn't work that way with PMDG. PMDG just sends you what they want you to showcase. That's it. You don't really have a say in it. Could be that less, yeah. Alright, speed brake back in. We're back on profile. What are we asking for? Stepped away?
Hello, buddy.
At
For
Huskers
the
66
777-200 LR.
$5 for my 12 minutes of Steam viewing ticket today. Lol.
My man. Thanks so much, Mr. Huskers. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, sir. Dropping the $5 dono, adding on to his monthly total. Thank you, sir. Do you agree with their tactics? Not necessarily. I do not agree with their marketing, no. But that's not really for me to decide on. I don't work at PMDG. I could disagree till the cows come home, my friend, and it would mean absolutely nothing. So as I've tried to speak with you guys about, there's nothing that we could do about it. It's not a end or be all. Do I find it a little bit weird that they pick and choose what variant of the aircraft you get? Absolutely. I've never worked with a company that says, "Hey, we're going to give you this variant of the airplane, but you have to buy this variant of the airplane." Never worked with a company like that. But like I said, to each their own, man. I don't work at PMDG. I'm not the one calling the shots. Agree or disagree, they obviously have a plan in place, and yeah, that's how it works. Well, it was the snow in Toronto again. We weren't supposed to get another fall again today. I checked the weather last night. Groundhog was a scam. It's been brutal, dude. It's been brutal, man. Anyone else have an issue where PMG planes won't follow the flight plan, like we'll just get off the line and then chase it back and forth trying to get back on? It's weird. Just got home and thought I'd quickly hop in. Hope you're keeping a good, dude. Tom, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Hope you are well, my friend. Do you think PMDG would sell more if they gave you more variants to showcase? Seems like a big miss if you ask me. I don't know. We were speaking about that earlier, Jano. I don't know. It's too hard to tell, really, to be honest with you. I don't think so, because really, if you're a consumer, I mean, sure, it might boost sales like slightly, but to the point where I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with it, but I don't think it would affect their sales. Because if, like, you, other than, like, maybe being like, oh shit, the 700's released, or the 900 or the 600 is out, other than, like, that, most people are aware of, like, when the products are releasing, and they're going to be, you know, they're going to be waiting for the product to release. They don't need me streaming it or anybody else. 320 Sim Pilot got the 600 too, and he's not even a 7.3 pilot. No, I think they're sending it out to the 600. If you notice, Kev, nobody got the 900. No content creators got the 900. But it looks like all the content creators are getting the 600. I saw that Flight Deck to Sim has a 600 stream planned for tomorrow. So, it just looks like their marketing. That's their marketing tactic. That's what they're sticking with, you know? Whether we think it's right or wrong, we don't work at PMDG, so. Tom, 38 months. Is 38 months goddamn gone so fast. Hope you get a butter chicken this landing. My man. Nice, dude. Yes, they sent me the 600, you know, and I've already mentioned before, I have no plans on flying the 600. That's the one aircraft I'm really not interested in. So, yes, they did send me the 600. I have it. I don't have it installed, and like I said, to be fair, I don't really plan on flying it. Not really interested. Sir, are you armed? Now you're armed. Good. The 800 is the GOAT? Yes, it is. Maybe we should blame Dan for the snow we've been getting? I would agree. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a flop, you know, just like I said, man. A little bit questionable marketing. But obviously they've looked at it and they said, okay, the 600 is going to be the least popular variant. So if we send the 600 to all the content creators, people are going to be more likely to stream the 600, therefore it might generate more sales. That would be my thinking around it. That would be the reason of why they would do that. They're trying to generate more sales for the version of the aircraft that is the least desirable, right? What's the custom scenery from Mumbai? It's sold on Indie Builds, Tom. You could put exclamation point scenery. Good to see you, Pierre. Welcome back, man. Hope you're well, dude. All right, we got 1,000. I don't know. Let me see who... Are we flying this all the way out? What are we doing here? Live traffic. Let me see what people are doing. Okay, so apparently that airplane is still in front of me. That's 984. I don't see him. Do I see him? I don't see him. Okay. We're going to get our terrain radar on. In case we need that. 4,100 feet is what I'm showing. We have the restriction here at 1,000. Now, do we fly it all the way out till Olgus, or do we just vector ourselves? I think we're going to end up vectoring ourselves. Speed is 230. It's where we're supposed to be. So we're looking good there. Alright, so he's the right turn to the arrival, so we're good. So we'll wait a little bit longer, and then we'll also follow him up. I think what we'll do now, you can literally see the haze over top of the city. Like, look at that, dude. It's It's almost like there's like a constant cloud over top. Then once you get out of the city, oh, there he is right there. Just under our nose. All right. So what we're going to do now is, what was intercept? Intercept's going to be at 2,900. I'm going to descend 5,000. I'm going to go vertical speed. I'm going to descend at about 1,500 feet per minute. That should be good. Mr. Berry. Bonjour, bon ami. Is there any one specific plane you can fly all day in Microsoft? The Phoenix lineup, the PMDG 7.3, yeah, probably the 777 as well. I've got 80 flights in and out of this airport. Welcome to Mumbai. Nice, dude. Aiden, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Has been a while since we've seen the triple, yeah. It has. Right, we're below 10,000. Let's get the cameras back up. 10,000 feet, we'll get our landing lights on. This song is 14 minutes, so I'm going to pause it. We're going to turn our sim sounds back up. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to get some Victor Vectors going here, chat. We're currently 090, so we're going to turn right to 180. Let's go select you. Good. Not quite sure what this guy's doing down here. Keep an eye on him. We do have localizer now. So what we can actually do is we can keep that turn going. We'll take it to like 240 to intercept. Should be good. Keep that turn all the way going around. Correct, Spin. Yeah. Those are the guys that you usually want to be buying the Airbuses from. Bluebird is also working on a 7.5. Yeah, correct. Leading edge is coming out. Might have been a little bit too... Oh, we're good. I just need to get those out. Watch our speed. We're coming up on 6,000, so I'm going to put in the Barrow. And I'm going to arm our localizer. There's our glide path. So we're looking good with that. We can chill out on the descent rate a little bit so we can capture that. Get a nice continuous descent in. Lee, good to see you, man. All the way from England. Alright, speed's good. I'm going to slow it down 220. You're in and armed now. Thank you. Approach checklist is completed. Altimeters are done. Next is landing gear and flaps. Very good. We should grab the localizer any second now. Dial the speed back to 210. Was our VAP speed 146, chat? 146. Craig, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well, my amigo. All right, alt cap 5,000. Localizer captured. We'll arm approach now. We should get glide slope any second. then we go into the hazy abyss of not being able to see the runway till about short final. Ice hockey starts tomorrow for the Olympics for men's. Correct. It does. I think tomorrow morning Canada plays or something. Alright, there's glide slope. Beautiful. So we've got Loc, we've got glide slope. That's good. We'll watch our speed. I'm going to go 190 on the speed. We are currently 15 miles out. I will go flaps 5 degrees. Get a nice little view of the flaps coming out. Start slowing her down. She's playing flyby. This airplane's so massive. I don't think... Every time I fly this airplane, I'm just reminded how absolutely massive it is. Remember seeing it IRL as well. Seeing it up close IRL, it's just a crazy airplane, man. India for the week? No. Probably just today. Kev gave me a good idea, which we may take a look at as well, but I forgot how this thing is a pig too. The 300 does not like to slow down. You're constantly on the speed brakes. RKSI was pitch back last night with a cloud. Covered down to 2,000 feet. Tested my nerves. Nice. Looks like you're moving in slow motion. Yeah, because of the size of the airplane, man. It's crazy. Alright, we're approaching 10 miles. Speed is much better now at about 190 knots. There's 2,500 feet. We're just going to wait on that because I think we're only getting that call out because we're flying over the mountains. I don't think we're actually at 2,500 yet. See there, it just went away. Wait for that. Speed's much better place now. That is in, and I will arm it. Oh, armed? Oh. Armed. Okay, speed brake is now armed. Good. We should get the 2,500 call out now, the actual 2,500 call out. There it is. 2,500. It didn't call it out again, but we got it. Let's go gear down. We'll go speed check, flaps 15 degrees. Wonderful. We'll dial up our final approach speed, going to be 151. It's going to take a second for this big boy to slow down. Or sorry, 146 on the VAP speed. We'll get lights on. Those are all on. Good. By the way, good luck on seeing the runway. Kind of the shitty thing about landing here in Mumbai is you're not going to see a whole lot. It's just haze. Alright, speed check, flaps 20 degrees. And we're flap speed good, so we'll go all the way down to flaps 25 degrees. There she goes. And let's pray and hope we get some type of visual, chat. Not looking good, but we'll hope. Is that smog? Yeah, kind of. Pretty much what it is. The banner's borked? Yeah, that's okay. I'm not going to reset it now. We're on final. All right, I'll throw the control cam on. There's 1,000 feet. And Mumbai traffic, area India 910, short final runway 27, Mumbai. All right, we're kind of breaking through some of it down here. We can kind of see what we're doing. Remember that we'll probably have to take this all the way down to minimums. We'll keep an eye on it. We need to fire up our replay. We'll fire up the replay. That's done. Good. Everything is set for landing. 500 feet, 400 feet. Still no visual.
$300, $200.
Nothing. I have it now.
Minimum.
My airplane.
Minimums.
Continue.
100.
Don't overreact with the yoke. Nice smooth movements.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Nice and smooth into the flare. Let it settle. Remember, it's a 777. You don't need to do much. There she goes. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating. Perfect. Couldn't have done that any better, chat. Maintain center line. Decelerating nicely. There's 70 knots. Reversers are stowed. We're onto the brakes. We won't hit that one. We'll go to the next one so we won't burn up the brakes. Reversers stowed. We'll kick off the auto brake. Very good, friends. Very, very good. I feel like I've gotten so much better. I think one of the problems that I used to have when flying approaches like that, I would overcorrect the airplane trying to make adjustments when I would take control, just to kind of get a feel for it. I feel like I've done a lot better of a job flying into like low visibility approaches where not overreacting once I disconnect the autopilot, just letting the airplane do its thing. I think it's going to look pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Mumbai traffic, Air India 910's vacated 27 Mumbai. Where are we going, chat? We are going, we're going all the way up over here. So we're going to make a right turn here onto November. We'll go November all the way down, and then we'll go in at Mike 7, I guess, would be the ideal situation. Next leg. Next leg's going to be in a couple hours from now. We're going to be doing Denver to Chicago. Denver, Chicago for this evening, my friend. All right, looking good. Let's go ahead and stop our flight time. We're showing 2 hours and 24 minutes. Very nice. Terrain radar can go off. We'll go ahead and clean up the ground spoilers and clean up the flaps from a wing view. Very nice. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate you, my man. Has the Mumbai scenery been updated for 2024? Yes, I believe so. I don't know. This is the one that I have. I got sent this as a preview copy from AnyBuilds. I know that there's 2 sceneries for Mumbai. I think this is the better of the 2. I'm not quite sure, though. All right, we got a little bit of a long taxi. We're going all the way down November, and then I said, where are we going in? Mike 7, and then we're going to take Victor 13 as our... I think that's the airplane we passed on descent. I think that was him. Let's go GSX. We're going to select from map, and we said that we wanted to go up to Victor 13. We'll select that. No. Air India. Perfect. Good. And let's clean everything else up here. Landing lights, runway turnoffs, taxi lights on, strobe lights off, wing lights and logo lights can go off. We'll spool up the EPU, get that ready to go. Beautiful. He exited early. He was in a 7-3. He did one exit before us, I think. He exited... Where are we? He exited here. We exited here. 2 exits before us. He's in a 7-3. I guess we could go up this way too, Whiskey 4. Maybe that way makes more sense, and then hotel to Victor 13. Maybe we'll do that. Have you tried the FS Labs Pratt & Whitney update? No. And I do not plan on it, if I'm being honest with you. I don't really plan on it. I'm not too big on the FS Labs. Traffic landing right now as well. Looks like a A320 Neo? 321? 320 Neo? Vistara? I've never heard of that airline. Vistara. What do we got? We got Whiskey 4 here. Maybe we take Whiskey 4. What the hell is this guy doing? He's taking the runway. Alright, interesting. SpiceJet 7-3. absorbed into Air India now? Ah, got you. Maybe there's just no livery for an Air India 321neo or something? Nice flight, chat. What was our landing rate on that one? 159, 104 on the G, bang on the center line, no bounce, and it says no wind. Not bad. Not too shabby at all, friends. Crossing the runway. I see an Air India 747 over there. Look at that. That's a 400. Nice. Now I see what you were talking about, Kev. Hi, Henry. Good boy. You go lay down? Go to your bed. Yeah, I know. Go to your bed. I'm almost done, buddy. Go to the bed. CST said it's night and day. That's cool, man. I don't judge my opinions on what other people think. If other people enjoy it, great. I'm happy for them. For me, I have no problem waiting for the Phoenix A321neo, A320, A321neo. I have no problem, man. I am in no rush to fly an A321neo. Absolutely no rush. I will very patiently wait for the Phoenix lineup. I do not need to fly an airplane that I do not enjoy flying. Alright, this is hotel. We're grabbing hotel. Slight right turn. Slow it down just a little bit. There we go. Slight right turn here onto hotel. And then our stand was here. Victor 13 we selected, which should be right behind that. Ooh, that's the new livery, right? The new Air India livery, I think. Ooh, I kind of like that one, actually. I didn't know they had a new one. You can use the Anybuilds A321LR until Phoenix drops the Neo? Probably not. I'll probably just fly the 321. 320. I don't really need to fly a Neo. Dude, listen. For like the first 2 years of Microsoft 2020, all we did was fly an A320 Neo. I'm in no rush to jump back to the Neo, man. It's virtually the same airplane. I'm in no rush to jump back into flying a Neo. Like I said, I can wait, man. It's not the end of the world. Most airlines that operate an A320 Neo and A321 Neo also operate an A320 CEO. So it's not the end all be all for me, guys. You still use Real Turb Cat? I do. Yes. All right, this is us. Victor 13 pulling in right behind a 350. Very nice. We've barely flown the 321 Neo, the 320 Neo, sure, but not the 321. It's all good, man. Like I said, dude, I can wait. I'm in no rush, buddy. I'm in no rush, man. And if you're viewers, well, other people are flying it, so there you go. You don't have to worry about me flying it. You have lots of other content creators that are flying it and enjoying it. That's all that matters. For me, no thank you. No thank you. I hate how GSX does this now. Have you guys noticed that? GSX, like, auto-connecting your jet bridges? The airplane hasn't even stopped moving and the jet bridge is trying to connect. That started with the GSX update a couple weeks ago. Also, you're going to take me right into this. Alright, we're not going to listen to this guy, I don't think. I think he's already taken me way too far. Probably right there. That's probably where we want to stop it. Good. Park brake is going on. Upstairs, APU is on. Generators are on. Good. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Listen to these spool down sounds. Yeah, jet bridge, what are you doing? Now you're cutting right through my wing. My goodness. Remember the days when everyone was excited about the DC-6 dropping? I certainly wasn't. That's another airplane that I could live without, for sure. Yeah. Just a personal preference to see you fly it. I've watched enough people flying it to know that I would not enjoy it, you know. I've already seen enough, man. I've seen Jamie fly it. I've seen Kenko fly it. I saw CST fly it. I've seen enough to know that I would not enjoy that product. It still looks like that flight model is as wonky as ever. Seatbelt signs are off. Beacon light is off. Fuel pumps are off. And I think that's good. Welcome, my friends, down to Mumbai. Let's go ahead and request deboarding services. Very good. You're saying there's a chance? No. 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 There we go. Very, very nice, my friends. That's a good-looking airplane right there, chat, parked up at the stand. That is a good-looking airplane, if I say so myself. Did they fix the wing flex? Well, I mean, you've watched the videos, so you should know, right? You just said you were watching other people fly it, so you should know if they did. They did add wing flex, but it looks like it's straight out of FSX. But yeah, they've added wing flex. How much would the 777 cost? Jim, put exclamation point aircraft in chat, and it'll take you a link directly to the PMDG website, and it'll let you know how much it would cost. They sell it per variant. So the 300 ER is a purchase, the 200 ER is a purchase, the 200 LR is a purchase, the freighter is a purchase. So it depends what you want to buy. Yeah. Can definitely see the family design in the 700 series. Nice. It is a beautiful bird, friends. Great day of flying. That was fun. I love Mumbai and these low visibility approaches. Pretty wild that we got right just before minimums, we ended up getting the runway in sight. Pretty crazy, man. Considering that there's like no weather here. There's no cloud. There's no nothing. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, my friends. Pretty crazy. All right, that's good. That's good. We have that. That is good. Beautiful. What app are you using for the landing rate performance? Dave, it's called G's. I'll put it in chat for you. Just look for a Nightbot command. G's. Started your descent into DC. Nice. If you want a Friday in India, do Thai models Bangalore to Delhi. Real world Air India 777. The smog is something compared to what I see in Delhi. Huh. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. It's just like sitting over the airfield. You could see it, man, coming over the water. You could see all the water perfectly. As soon as we get like above Mumbai, it's just like this cloud layer, and it breaks up as the further north you go, or I guess east you go. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, man. When is the next GA flying? I don't know. Sometime soon. I'd like to do one soon. I'd like to do a Grand Canyon fly-in with everybody. Atlanta's the exact same way right now, just landed from JFK. Sometimes you basically got a negative 151 landing. Very nice. Very nice. What's the flight tonight? We're doing some United ops tonight. Denver to Chicago. Denver, Chicago is the plan for this evening. And then we're doing our long haul on Friday, as I mentioned. No long haul on Saturday this week. Saturday is Valentine's Day, so I'm going to go out and spend some time with the fiancé. So Friday we're doing our long haul. I think we're going to be doing some LATAM. I think we're going to do Miami down to Sao Paulo or something like that. I think that's what everybody, or Miami to Rio, Miami, Sao Paulo, something like that. LATAM 777, which I believe is also on the 300, correct? I think. How do you get the METAR to pop up on the screen? How do you get rid of the METAR that pops up on the screen? For where, Flazer? Sorry. We don't have a good Delhi scenery, just freeware. Some of the freeware out in India is pretty good, though, Kev, to be honest with you. Some of it's pretty damn good. All right, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this in a... Oops, wrong button. Let's get this and restart the Kutal script. Good. Let me come down here. Let me go to my... Oh, wrong one. Let me go to flight bag. I want to see, did it actually... Okay, it did. It did do my data properly this time. Okay. That page is blocked now, but okay, anyways, we're on the current nav data. Close you. Let me go to ground operations. We want to go to door management. We're going to close, and I guess it already closed the other door. Okay. Those two doors are closing. I don't have the 200 LR, no. You ever dream about being an airline pilot? King, maybe when I was younger, man. When I was younger. A wee little lad. Nice, I'm the Tom. I'm the one that suggested it. There you go, man. Yeah. We've also been circling that for a while. I've been meaning to fly down to been needing to do some type of long haul down to South America for quite a while. So, okay, let's do our PMDG setup. We want to go panel state load. We want to put it onto final. We're going to execute that. Give that a second to run through its checks. We'll make sure that that's all done. We'll make sure that our flaps are out. That's good. We'll close you. We want flaps 25 degrees. That's good. That can go off. We'll make sure that all of the lights were on that we had for landing, so we don't get any weird bumps and stuff like that. Good. Cool. The engines are spooling up. You guys want to hear the engines spool up again? It's pretty crazy. Actually, I don't know if it does the full start procedure. I think it just has the engines on. Yeah, never mind. We don't get a cool startup thing, but that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and... Hi, Henry. I know, buddy. I'm almost done. Let's go ahead and release the park brakes. The parks brake released? Yes, they are. Okay, good. We'll hit the replay button. Good. And what we'll do is we'll jump outside. We'll go chase view. All right, let's jump outside. A little bit of a better visibility from outside. You can actually see. Let's watch this landing here, friends. See how good she looked. How good or bad it looked. Felt like a really good landing. Again, a little bit long, but you have to remember how it always looks like a long landing from up in the cockpit because the sheer length of this airplane from the cockpit to where the wheels are, it's quite a drastic distance. We'll see how she looks. Wheels Wonders, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well, brother. There it is there. There's the 1,000 footers, perfectly into the flare. Nice and smooth. There go the wheels. There go the struts. I mean, doesn't get any better than that, chat. It does not. I feel like that is the perfect landing for the 777. At least the 300 ER. The 200's a little bit less floaty, I feel like. But as far as for the 300... I feel like that's a bang-on landing, my friends. A bang-on landing. I don't think we could have done any worse. I don't think we could have done much better. Well, we definitely could have done worse, but I don't think we could have done much better. Considering we took control of the airplane at about 250 feet, 300 feet. Not too shabby. Not touching any of the controls, just letting it do its thing. Letting the descent rate happen. Kept the auto throttle in as well. Cuts the power nicely. Very nice. Very nice. I love those bogey wheels, man. Again, PMDG is the only developer that actually has modeled the bogey wheels correctly. Watch what happens here. There's into the flare. Watch the bogey wheel. It's going to slowly touch, drag, and then onto the main struts. PMDG, man. Credit where credit is due. The only developer that has made the bogey wheel done correctly. What a beautiful airplane. Beautiful airplane, beautiful flight, my friends. Well, everybody, that's going to wrap up this afternoon's live stream. I'd like to thank my mods, donators, and sponsors for hanging out with us this afternoon. Thank you for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this is not possible. I say it every stream. Truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what makes this entire thing go around. And for that, I'm forever thankful. So thank you guys so much for your support. To everybody else that cannot support the stream with a monetary value, but still supports the stream in any way that they can, smash down the thumbs button, flying with us on Vatsen, controlling on Vatsen. Want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for being part of this amazing community with me. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content, man. It was absolutely awesome. We are live in 3.5 hours from now. We're going to be doing some evening ops, real world, so we're going to get a sunset departure out of Denver with a nice evening arrival into Chicago. So it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be American Airlines, no, not American, United 777 ops this evening, friends. If you're looking for something to do, please do join us. Should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll get some ATC, maybe in Denver, maybe in Chicago, but it should be a fun flight. I think we're looking at about 2.5 hours. Very similar to this leg, actually, for this evening stream, so it should be a good one. Guys, have a wonderful afternoon. If I don't catch you this evening, remember we have a long haul on Friday. Friday is our long haul day. Happy landings, my friends. See you.